Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 32 of Meeting at the Monster Houses. I will be your host today, and I really hope my internet doesn't continue to shit itself during this recording. So, I wrote a recap because we finish an arc, and I do that every time we finish an arc. So, let me go ahead and do that real quick. In the weeks that followed the party's defeat of the terrifying Red Dragon Dardate and their first great victory in the war against Gorgonhouse, each member took some time for themselves to accomplish personal goals. Theovain continued to collect spells, spending most of his time sequestered away in focused study. In the moments when he broke from scribing, he began a commission for a powerful new weapon, an enchanted blade that would allow him to better defend himself and his comrades. He also received word after the group's impressive victory at PAX that his duty as the personal Engole mage of the as yet unnamed party had been fulfilled. His superiors, it seems, were adequately convinced of their commitment to the greater good of Partea. Theo was free to pursue his tenure with them for as long as he wished, with the promise of a major promotion were he to return to the Engole one day.
Yeah.
Orion commissioned a new weapon for himself as well, a longbow that greater fit his status as a ranger. Grisha took a leap of initiative and began sowing the seeds of sovereignty for her people with King Alant of Dragonhouse, entreating her companion Draxos and the great silver dragon Calyrex to aid her once peace had found its way to Partea again. In the meantime, with the help of a conjurer from Eagle House, she succeeded in upgrading Lydra, the party's ship, with the addition of a second bound elemental and some much-needed furnishings. Draxos purchased the Silver Pine Inn and Tavern after learning of its owner's untimely demise in the Battle for Pax. He had no idea how to run an inn the size of the Silver Pine, but with the help of the staff, he successfully reopened, much to the gratitude of his brothers in arms, and to the refugees that continued to reside in Orn. Not long after the Silver Pine's grand reopening night, Draxos received a summons from King Alant, who had returned to Orn after the events of PAX transpired. Addressing the young man personally, King Alant thanked him for his remarkable service and devotion to his king and country, and then made a request of Draxos, which I will not say here because he is not here. He's also not going to be joining you guys for this session, it doesn't look like, unless miraculously he pops up, in which case, I don't fucking know, we'll have the wizard teleport him in. Kage did not have the luxury of celebration shared by the others in his party. For the indiscriminate slaying of an innocent, he was sentenced to imprisonment in the Shadowfell for a week's time. Upon release, he arrived at the threshold of the Silver Pine Inn and Tavern in Orn, battered, bloodied, demoted, and bruised within an inch of his life. The rest of his time was spent recuperating from his punishment and ruminating on the experience he had endured. As the party completed their tasks, the continent's people quickly learned of their monumental accomplishments, and the party was summarily thrust into overnight celebrity. People flocked from all over whenever they caught wind that a member of the party was nearby, and getting swarmed by passers-by became a nearly daily occurrence. The people began calling them Dragon Slayers, the heroes of Pax, Orc's Bane, and all manner of fantastical titles, likening them to the founders of old. Eventually, you couldn't throw a stone without it hitting somebody who knew about the unnamed heroes of Partea and their legendary crusade thus far. So, we pick up a number of weeks after the end of PAX in the Silver Pine Tavern Inn, where your group has reassembled itself and are finishing up preparations to begin the next phase of your journey. So, what would you like to do?
Well,
Well, I guess have we met up with the group so far?
Everybody's in the tavern.
Theovain would have been the last to walk in. Difference between the last time you saw him and now is one, he looks a bit more kitted out, and two, he looks so much more fucking relaxed.
Orion's hair is cut quite a bit shorter. He's shaved, which you've noticed he hasn't been keeping well up with. He looks a lot much nicer. He's wearing his Yeti cloak. He's fully kitted out, and he says, "Oh, it's about time you showed up."
Sorry, just had to type a few things at the Eagle House. I have made it. I'm sure you've heard the news that I am no longer your personal Ngoli guard, making sure that you don't pawn off a bunch of fucking magic items. So now I can calmly say, hello, friends. Are we ready to start an adventure?
Oh, you fucking know it.
But first, I need a drink.
Oh, Bucky!
Draxos comes out behind the bar. He's like, you fuck. You know who I am. You can't just get free drinks from me forever, you know. Eventually, you're gonna have to start paying for these.
Yes, but after this one, please, 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 please.
Fine. Just don't let him fly the ship, Grisha.
I never let anyone but me fly the ship.
I'm just saying. It's not a
You're the
good
one who
idea.
knows how.
Drink responsibly.
Maybe we shouldn't let him on the broom either.
Excuse me. Okay, that's actually fair. Do not fly drunk, children. I look around the room.
Don't drink and fly.
Yeah, don't drink.
Don't drink and fly.
Especially not on a broom. It's like 10 times the accident capacity.
Or griffin. Do not do that on a griffin.
I feel like there's a story to that tale. To that
Don't.
segment there.
I don't.
Don't worry
want to
about it. It
talk
happened
about
with training with the Eagle Riders. It's cool.
No, oh, yes, I did do a bit of training with the Eagle Riders on how to fucking work this thing. But anyways, a drink, then we shall go have an adventure finally. Yes.
Ship's
Fuck.
stocked up, and hey, finally got some furniture in that thing.
Oh, so I won't be having to sleep on the barrel in my room.
Did you
now.
get a library like I asked you to?
No, I forgot something.
She got bookshelves.
Damn it!
Yeah, there's bookshelves. There's not a library, but there are bookshelves.
Can we stop
So
by
just
Eagle
move
House
all the
and
bookshelves
get
into one
some
room.
books then?
You got a month to spare?
Yes.
No.
Damn.
Yeah, sure, we got a spare month lying around in the middle of a war. It's all good.
Come back and everything's just fucking burned to the
Also-
ground.
faster than a month.
Also, the ship now has a second elemental bound to it.
You know you could have asked me to do that, right?
I could have, but I couldn't find you. You were busy.
At half the price.
I couldn't find you.
What do you mean? I literally spent what? I only spent all my time literally in one spot learning spells. I went to spells and then went to my room and learned them.
The best way to not be found is to stay in one spot, you know.
You masturbated yourself into a sense of zen.
Fuck you, BT.
Oh god, I made him throw up in the background.
What was that?
He was gagging on his own cock. He learned how to bend over and suck himself while he was in quarantine.
That was
All
my
right.
dad, you dickwad.
Oh no.
That makes it even worse.
You
What the fuck?
are all horrible people.
Oscar, what did you do over the
Aye, puppy.
Not say hi, Bobby. I hate everything about what just came out of your mouth. I hate absolutely everything. Fuck this campaign. Fuck this character. Fuck magic. I don't give a fuck.
It's the only time high school Spanish has ever come in handy.
Oh, we're terrible.
I think we made Sky cry a little bit. Alrighty. Woo! We're starting off the new arc with a dick joke. Let's go.
Do my time. What happened to her?
She can't breathe. She's dying laughing.
I may have killed your girlfriend, Kage. I'm sorry. Alrighty.
I wonder why there was a banshee dying. What the fuck?
Yeah. Suddenly the tavern is haunted and we're playing Waterdeep all over again.
No, not Waterdeep again. I can't go back.
No.
Not for the
It was either a
not for the
banshee
third
or
time.
somebody stabbed a cat and twisted the knife. I couldn't tell.
Right. Someone's letting the air out of a balloon really slowly.
Okay,
My chest hurts.
okay. Let's stop bullying. Let's stop bullying this guy.
Oh, God.
Oh, don't worry. You
Ugh.
haven't even heard the worst of my laughs.
we
Like,
ever-
that was a
I can tell her
normal
about the
one.
problem is yours, boy.
By the way,
That
I
is
have
terrible.
Waterdeep now, so we can actually run the correct module if anyone ever wants to run it.
Woo.
Who wants to run Waterdeep?
No,
Actually,
some
I
people
do.
I want to not run, but I want to play in SKT eventually. But that's a topic for another day. You guys are leaving.
Yeah.
Because they're not here,
What?
Draxos and fucking Limac are going to stay behind at the bar for a couple of days and make sure that the staff is sorted out.
I got a question. What did Astra do for this entire time?
I was just gonna ask the
Thought
character
about
about
that.
You didn't tell me anything, so I assumed you just literally T-posed in a corner for 2 months. And just,
I went back to the forest and found more wolves to make friends with. That's it.
Oh, great. So she got Disney princess training.
I slept. I slept the whole time. I slept
we go.
for a
yep,
week.
it's just you just put yourself
Oh,
into
that-
quarantine and slept until fucking 4 in the
Pretty
afternoon.
Quarantine!
Alrighty. Cool. So you fucked off into the forest and basically did nothing all the time, despite you having 23 grand to work with and whatever.
I'm saving up.
Oh yeah, okay. For what exactly? I don't know.
We'll find out eventually.
Maybe you're just gonna buy the whole continent eventually somehow. with all the
I
treasure
think
you
we'll
get.
find out when she does.
She
Yep.
and Orion are gonna pull together and become the richest fucking people ever.
I'm just, dude, pocket all your change, and then one day VG's gonna be like, "There's this limited time deal for 100 million, like 100,000 platinum. You can do this bullshit." I'm gonna be like, "I have saved up all this time for this moment."
It's been- what was that, old man? Was this like 30 years down the line when we're still playing this campaign?
I kind of doubt it.
You're all level 800 somehow.
Y'all laughed at me for multi-classing that much. Now we're all multi-class.
Orion has 1 level in every class. And
Oh my
Every
none of
class, every homebrew.
Yep.
No, he has
And
two
none
levels
of them
in
are
every
higher than
fucking
level
thing.
3.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he's gone that far to never have a fucking ABI.
God damn it.
No.
Stats will never change. It just becomes like the epitome of average guy.
Yeah, he's just average
I'm
at everything.
average, man. We're all gonna be level fucking 80, fighting an astral deity, dragon, whatever the.
Dragon Tarask, yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's also undead. Don't forget about that.
And a
It's
vampire.
also a lich, didn't you know? It's a lich vampire. Taras, god.
Apparently, Grim
Dragon.
Hollow is supposed to ship soon, so I may or may not have rules coming in the next month on how to become a lich, a vampire, and a werewolf.
I mean, the werewolves are pretty
I will be
self-explanatory.
reading
The
all-
fucking
Yeah,
vampires.
but outside of, but like I'm talking about like the curse. I'm not talking about Blood Hunter.
Ah.
Interesting.
Anyway,
Well, I mean, Zoran was a were-tiger, so. But I
Whatever.
think no one likes Zoran except literally only me.
I don't know who that is.
Fucking furry.
Moving on.
so what did you do over your month, Astra?
I'm trying to think of ways of.
I
went
became
to
a
go-
forest otaku.
Yes! I went to go recuperate my energy in the forest along with my. What's like the word for like forest creatures?
Furry friends.
With my
Yep.
furry friend.
I went off alone with my furry friends into the woods.
With my woodland brethren.
Hey, I'm sorry,
That
I'm up.
makes
For
it
2
sound
Hey, look at that.
worse.
Look who gets to
Free.
join us on
Yes.
this adventure instead of staying behind in his fucking tavern.
Wait, sure? I can stay in the.
Alright then.
Fucking goddamn it, no. I have a thing for you if you want me to read it.
I would love to hear it, dog.
Okay. So I'll read you the quotes of shit that you were summoned by your king, essentially. Blah 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 blah. Okay. So Basically says, Queen Azima of Eagle House and I have had many discussions of late regarding you and your compatriots. We have come to the realization that a group such as yours, as much as we need you on the front lines, can do more good on your own than under any one nation's banner. You've heard the rumors surrounding Volstrum. Our nation relies on the coal they mine to keep our forges hot and our houses warm. With winter fast approaching, it's more important now than it ever was that an investigation take place into this matter. I fear I have waited far too long to address it, but no longer. I leave the matter to you and your allies, as I will be returning to Pax and to the front line. I pray to Bahamut for your success in aiding us, Commander. May justice light your way. That is basically what he says to you.
Got it. Awesome. Salute
Also,
down.
you are a local celebrity, and your bar is getting an extreme amount of business that is very hard to keep up with.
Sick.
How many spells can I fucking have at once?
It's your intelligence modifier plus your wizard level.
Nope. Okay.
I very
Thank
much
you.
apologize. I was tempting fate. I was laying in bed and I'm like, you know what? We were chilling.
Did you do what I do and then go, oh,
5
it's
a.m.
only like 2 hours before the session. I can roll over and then roll back over and then you roll back over and then it's like time for the session.
Yeah. Except instead of you saying, oh, I go.
FBI, open up. Yeah,
I woke up
I
and
fell
had-
asleep at 8:30 this morning. So
Good job. I had an interview for my class at 10, so I didn't have that luxury, but I did do something awesome. The teacher was like, hey, this is going to be recorded, you know, make this crap look good, and nobody was saying anything, so I went, okay, and I tried speaking with them, or like the 2 interviews, and I actually stuttered out. I just want to say thank you for showing up tonight. Tonight? I really just say that? Alright, anyway, my question was...
Nice.
very
Uh,
awesome. Starting it off with a bang.
Basically, and then here the best part is we have a group chat we use on Discord, so we like chat crap to one another. So the Zoom doesn't catch all the crap we say, and all I hear is just, bruh, what are you doing? You're an idiot.
I had an interview once a mock interview in college with a recruiter that came and taught a class for some tech company. And I was the best interviewee out of everyone, but he thought I was nervous the whole time because in real life I have a tremor. So it looked like I was scared out of my boots when I really just do that all the time. But anyway, I got a free pen out of it, so that was fun.
That's awesome. Free pen.
I
Free
got a
pen.
free
Free pen.
pen.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Anyway, aside from you getting tasked to like, hey, go fucking fix Volstrum by your king, you guys
say please?
are pretty much packed up and ready to go. You gather all your crap, move it onto the ship.
Has furniture.
Limax stays behind because Ducky is not here today, and y'all ship off to the direction of Volstrum.
Awesome. First things first, Drexos is kicking his feet up on the new furniture and just like sinking in.
So, I've been keeping track of the time you've spent in-game, and we are pretty much in the first month of fall when we start
Oh,
this
my
arc.
birthday's passed then.
Yeah, probably. Which means it's starting to get colder out. It means that Dragon House is starting to see snow and winter weather. So y'all are gonna need to bundle the fuck up if you don't want to be cold as hell.
Well,
Yo.
everyone
I
except
Man,
me.
if only 2 people had cloaks and capes made of Yeti.
I mean, I
Huh.
could care less. Cold is my element.
Those of you who do
let
not
me
already
bring-
have either resistance to cold or acclimatized to cold weather crap need to spend 15 gold on traveler's clothes right now.
Guys, be careful. I don't.
I mean, I
Is
guess.
that me?
Guys, be
Yes,
careful. I don't know if we have the gold for it right now.
Yeah.
Guys.
Well, actually, I might need to borrow 15 gold.
You're kidding.
What?
Yo, spells are expensive.
There's a deadpan stare before Draxos chucks. Like,
I'm kidding. I have about like 400 gold left. It's fine.
are you sure I could punch you in the shoulder like I did Orion? That'd be funny.
You know, I'm a bit more. I don't want to say. You know, Orion. If you punch him, he goes ow. If you punch him, you might see a bone break. If you
That
punch
challenge?
me,
985. Okay.
I would not suggest punching me.
You know what you need? You need some
He's just gonna,
physical
like-
training. Every one of us needs to be fit and ready for battle.
Shut up,
I'm-
Orion.
Good.
Yeah,
Come on,
he's gonna-
Draxus, it'd be fun. Group exercise.
Ew.
you just hear like under Theovan's breath. Ew.
What have you?
I have spells for that.
What have you never done like a PT run?
What's that?
Just the part where Orion invents Tybo.
Just see Orion.
No, that's where he invents the fucking fitness grand pacer test.
It's where he
Nice.
invents
The fitness
fucking.
grand pacer test
It's
is
where he
an
invents.
exercise capacity test
I
that progressively gets harder as it goes
Oh,
on.
goddammit.
It's a 20-meter pacer test.
I remember I had 151 on that, and then had a heat stroke. It was awesome.
The running from the clan test
Oh, I
will
threw
begin in
up.
10 seconds.
After like
That's tough.
2 laps.
That's tough.
Have you guys seen the the memes online where it's like the fitness pacer test but the hood version?
What is it?
Yes,
I have not.
I have
The
not-
running from the running from the popo test will begin in 10 seconds. Stuff like
That's
that.
awesome. That's awesome. You
That's
know,
amazing.
Draxus just kind of like squint. I wish I had it as lucky as you. Well, basically, for training, what we would have to do is we would have to look up at a really big hill, and they'd say you have 10 minutes to get from here to there and back again as quick as you can. Now go.
Oh, that sounds absolutely awful.
One
And
time
then you
we
had to
did-
do it in chainmail.
Yeah, they had to do it in gym. And then and you know what was the best part? This one time, our leader was feeling.
Let's go.
anxious.
I've been talking this whole time. The mic hasn't been working.
That's tough.
Oh, nice.
One time, Draxus is like actually like staring off in the distance with the biggest smile on his face. One morning to reward us, we decided to all get like a lot of pasta, like a large pasta, just to eat.
What kind of pasta? Angel hair, spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Actually, spaghetti. It was the first time I'd eaten that in like 2 weeks, right? And it was just 3 centuries it felt. But we eat it, and as soon as I finished my last bite, our commander runs in, yells at us for eating, and then tells us to go run. Oh,
Then
everyone
you
was throwing
threw up
up.
all the pasta. Yeah.
What kind of
Everyone
training
was-
would I have done, VG?
Training?
Uh,
You do training?
Yes.
You're busy recovering from being attacked by packs of shadow wolves the whole fucking
No,
time.
I'm talking about like when I got recruited.
Oh, like do you know what the Red Room is from fucking Marvel, where they train Black Widow?
Red Room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit.
You were trained in espionage and assassination and how to use shadow magic. So your training was less physically demanding per se, and more about control and like the art of stealth and shit like that.
Okay, so it wasn't anything like physically brutally or anything like that.
I mean, it would be brutal, because if you were ever captured, you would die before you gave up secrets. So they would torture you, basically, to see if you would crack.
Next thing you know, you just have Kage in the background. I was
It's-
tortured.
It's like literally every like 007 training montage cliche you could think of is. what
Oh,
Kage could go.
okay.
Was my shit literally just like fuck ton of seminars?
Yeah, it was just
Yours was
just
literally
training.
college.
Yours was literally just college. You went to college and then you joined the police force. That's basically what you did.
Nice.
That's awesome. So, but yeah, what did you have to do for training?
Well, I basically, after I finished my tenure at the College of Kana, I just joined the Ingoli and furthered my studies in combative magic. Not really any. It's more of a mental exercise rather than a physical one.
There's a tilt of the head, just Draxus just like chuckles, like face, like rubbing his eyes. Just, I really wish I was born in Eagle House right now.
Oh, VG,
Well-
since you didn't hear me, am I able to go buy like a black fur cloak?
Sure,
Okay.
Mr. Edgelord.
Well, so
Ah,
what
well, it's
you're,
better than
when you were
forced marches in the
describing,
swamp, for
okay.
Christ's sake.
It's definitely not going to make you stand out amidst the white, powdery snow that has begun to fall on the northern plains.
Don't worry, they'll just think he's a black bear and shoot at him first.
Never mind, I'll buy a white one if I can find one.
They'll shoot at him and then he'll catch the bullet and be like, "What were you saying?"
Tilt noise.
Just a cloak
The
made of
base with
white
Draxos,
rabbit's fur.
you know what you were talking about with the uphill running and everything.
Mm. I think it was Curry.
basically that, but more of a mental strain. Especially when battling such an arcane horrors that you can communicating with such things can be very tactile.
Well,
Well,
at least it taught me. I don't know if it's the same thing for you. Is you just gotta mentally shut up, stare at what you want to do, focus on it, and just do it, regardless of every other factor around you.
That sentence out of context is worrying to me.
mentally
Stare at what you want to
shut
do and then
down.
go do it.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh no!
now he's
no.
now he's definitely muted. Okay, never mind.
there's
Sorry, I was
there's
screaming.
the passing giant eagle.
I'm gonna put my dick in the owl.
I have a question. Would Theovane have heard from his superiors about what me and Draxos brought up to the king?
Not yet.
Yeah, I didn't think so. All right, because that's gonna be a fucking thing.
It's you brought it up, but that is as much as anyone has ever given it thought. So no one's gonna give it more thought until after, the bad guys are defeated and there's no more war anymore.
What did you do, you pieces of shit?
Oh, well, I was asking out of character because I didn't know if Theovane would have heard about this at all.
Oh, if it's anything magic item related, then I don't care. Well, I do care, but I'm not specifically your magic item nanny anymore.
Listen,
Am I
I
still
made an eagle
am I still
house,
watching
so-
the party?
No, you were demoted, my friend.
Oh.
You don't even rank as high as Theovane right now. You're on probation, essentially.
Okay.
Damn!
They are watching you from the shadows everywhere you go, and they're gonna determine whether or not you're a threat to them or not anymore.
That's tough. That's really tough. Draxus just chill.
He just kind of comes down or from his room or wherever the fuck he was staying, just kind of sits next to Theovane, silent.
What did you do for the month?
The event kind of just leans back and does the whole don't talk all in here thing.
There's a glare from Draxos. I'm throwing another punch. Totally punching for first line.
Oh, you
Alright.
gotta hit first, boyo.
Oh, I forgot you're a Power Ranger now. This might hurt a bit.
You're a
No.
Power Ranger.
Oh, by the way, Theovane, if you want that cloak, I can give it to you. Or like
18?
that, God damn it!
So you're taking-
Exactly, AC.
So you're gonna be taking 5.
1 point of damage.
1 point of damage plus Searing Smite.
Oh my
plus
god!
that's
Why are you smiting?
Because you know what? I'm an
Who's
asshole.
smiting who?
He punched him
Can
and
I
smited him.
counterspell a smite?
No,
Yeah.
it's not a spell.
Oh, well, you can counterspell Searing Smite.
Yeah.
You can counterspell a smite spell. You cannot counterspell divine smite.
Oh, that's Searing Smite's Kage's. Not bad. Never mind.
Yeah, I didn't mean to ping that.
I thought I was getting Searing Smite. I was like, wait, you lit me on fire, you dick.
No.
Now that's how you send a message. No, I'm just.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So as you guys have been walking and talking for however long it takes you to get to your ship, wherever it's parked, you arrive and you get on the ship and fucking fly away. It takes you a couple days, but it's way less than the normal amount of days it would have normally taken you.
Out of curiosity,
Theovane.
is there any appearance changes on how the wind stuff looks on the ship?
How the what?
Because you know how the wind will kind of show up on the ship when we turn on the elementals? Like before we got the sails repaired, it would even fucking replace the sails with like these.
That was the
wind
only
ones?
effect that existed, was the replacing of the sails. But now that affects, there's not really any change other than the ship flies faster and
I was
the
hoping it would
sails
look
are
cooler,
more
given that
full, I
there's two
guess.
now.
Theovane
no, the-
invades the library area and makes it his room.
The real change comes when people attack you on your ship. That's the difference. Anyway, it takes you 3 days, but you can get to Volstrum pretty much no problem without needing to worry about shit.
Also, no one come in my room or else they might get bitten.
If I
won't
remember
say that
correctly,
word.
I want to knock on the room. I want it.
If I remember correctly, it takes 3 charges now instead of 5 to do the elemental.
I
To
think
do
you
the
said
travel
two.
for the ship. I know I said 2, but I think it should have been 3 because you can only do it once a day instead of twice. Because then you'd be able to go 8 hexes in a day, and that'd be insane.
I'm trying to be like the mother who has to check in like, hey sweetie, is it are you all good in there?
You hear very
You
loud.
haven't eaten dinner in like a day.
You hear very loud, deep growling and barking from the other side of the door, like directly from the other side of the door.
There's a squint of just like mild curiosity now, and just like gently.
You hear shuffling, the words Zaza, and then the door opening. What's up?
Hey, I just wanted to check in on you. You've been locked in there for a little bit.
Oh yes, just doing a bit of research. Did you need anything in particular?
I'd love to hear what you're doing.
Explosions, ice, other things, dark arcane summoning rituals, fire elementals, that kind of thing.
Just blinks. There's kind of a scratch the head. That's not my jurisdiction whatsoever. Anything else?
So you do not see any sort of dog anywhere.
Yeah, what was the
Oh,
what was the
I know what spell you got.
Yeah.
what was all the barking about and the Zaza at the end? What was that?
Oh, that's my new pet Zaza.
Oh, cool. Can I see him? I love it.
Yeah,
I love
he's
that.
right in front of you.
Huh?
He's right in front of you.
Don't fuck with me. He says as he's looking around. Just wait.
It looks like Theovane is pantomiming petting a dog and encourages you to do the same thing.
He's blinking now.
But first you must say Zaza, so go ahead, say that.
Zaza.
Okay, you can pet him now.
He's like squeaky. He's like, are you playing a game on me right now? Because
Just go ahead and pet him, and he starts walking off back to a podium where he was writing down something.
Draxus is just like leaning down, like tentatively, like reaching out, like towards the air, like trying to pet it.
You feel a very slobbery tongue.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Yeah.
that's adorable. And he's gonna go back to petting.
If you recall, we did have a blink dog at one point, so.
He was not expecting a invisible blink dog.
I know I'm just saying,
It's
like,
not a blink dog.
weird
It's
dogs aren't
just
out of the ordinary.
invisible.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yes, just invisible.
that's quite.
It's Mordenkainen's
Huh.
good boy spell, basically.
Yeah.
It's a good boy spell. Alright, Exus is gonna go pet that dog. 'Cause- what was that one meme of like the dude who held a Bard at gunpoint? I'm gonna steal this dog and cherish it and love it forever, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Yep. Pretty much.
Basically,
Pretty-
Jackson's.
Is Draxtos now just going to be preoccupied with the invisible dog for the rest of the
Probably.
Possible.
Playing fetch with an invisible dog presents its challenges, but
That's gonna be
Guys,
pretty.
he chucks the hammer out.
especially when you're hundreds of feet in the air and the wind is whipping around you.
I'm in the library area. It's indoors.
Yeah. So you meet Draxus is just inside, and he just throws the battle axe to the other side, or the hand axe to the other side of the room. He grabs it, comes
Watch
back.
the papers. Damn it. And then the dog just runs and scatters all the papers. Oh, damn it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I I'm severely apologize. He like actually straightens up, realizing I sincerely apologize for this. Is there anything I can do to
It's
help?
good, it's good. And then Theovain just claps his hands, and then the papers just sort of rearrange themselves. I'll just have my servant pick that up.
The 7th now?
Drax is just like again scratching his head, just staring at, because he's like he is not used to this high level magic. You know, at this point, I think you're about to be as powerful as Merlin.
Well, you know,
The fuck is Merlin?
wasn't that
the
meant to be
wizard
this?
The wizard
The
that worked
court
with
wizard.
me.
The court wizard in a.
Dragon
His
Age.
name's not
named him-
fucking
you had to be
Merlin.
named- No, you had to be named Merlin. It was Merlin.
No, it wasn't Merlin. His name is Ro.
It was
Damn.
Merlin. You fuck.
It's not Merlin. Its name is Ro Tidesong. What's his name?
You're about to be as powerful as Ro at this point.
Who's that?
Court wizard at Dragon House.
Must meet him one day. We discuss.
You would not like that.
It's
It's a bit he's a bit what's the word? I'm trying to be as polite and respectful about this as possible. A bit loopy.
Ask.
Say again.
Said, what is he? Unstable? An asshole? A dick?
Oh, not an asshole. I
douche.
wouldn't refer to him in that sense. Apologies. I wouldn't refer to him in such a fashion. He's a very like
Eccentric.
He's just very eccentric. Very. Yep. Oh, I love something.
Have you met most of the elves in Eagle House who aren't major? Most of them tend
to be
be
fair,
on the
no.
eccentric side.
Most of the time I've been cooped up in Dragon House, while you all have been, singing Kumbaya on the other side of the world.
Well, the others didn't actually visit me that much, and I was in one place the entire time. So,
I understand.
oh, well.
I'm quite excited. I didn't realize I would be able to travel and use this, because this is also extremely terrifying. Can I stay in here?
Yes, sure, of course.
Thank you so much.
You might
Kage
see
would be in
Kage-
here as well.
I was about to say, if you're disturbed by Kage, you might want to rethink that, because he stays in here too because it's quiet.
I want to be a certain Kage, and he goes like fake punches him, just mime punches him in the face and gut, trying to get him to not be.
Kage takes 800,000 points of damage. And dies.
Yeah, that's
Kage would be meditating in the corner.
2/3 level smites. Yeah, you're getting interrupted.
No!
Hey,
Do not
Hey.
make me
Hey, what you
separate
concentrating on?
two.
hey.
It's more over like he sees him like leaning in the corner and then just like sneaks up behind him and just headlock.
Oh god.
I do have a ceiling in my study.
Okay. We're good. We're good.
Like, rubs his neck and goes, what was that for?
I felt like it.
I'll keep that in mind.
Wait. It's actually like a. Drax is kind of like white eyes. Wait. Is that?
Oh, right. I did not inform you, Brionic, because you were making my drink when I was telling everybody else. I now have the ability to bestow permanent enchantments on people via my vast knowledge of spells. But they do require a bit of money to do so. So if you have any ideas, do let me know.
Elaborate. What exactly?
So say you wanted to be invisible forever, at least something like that.
That sounds like something like a horny teenager would want, but nah, not me.
Just anything of that sort. You never know. You could want to fly forever. That'd be fun.
I would be terrified the whole time. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. I swear.
You make it sound so easy.
It is. It's just thinking up, down, left, right.
Can't you fly?
BA start select.
I was gonna say-
Wait a minute.
Of
Kage
course
kind of
I
like
can fly.
snaps out of meditation. Goes like, "Aren't you an angel?"
Asmar, close enough. I don't. Oh right. I
Can't
keep
you
forgetting
fly?
I can. Oh
I
right.
forgot I
I
have
can.
wings.
You
Don't you have wings?
Oh.
You haven't been flying this entire time, Drac.
Yeah. I kind of get caught up in the moment. I don't really think about that.
Yeah,
I've
fear heights.
It would be hilarious to play an Azamar who chugs a Red Bull to give himself the wings.
That's awesome.
And Asmar, who's afraid of
Not
heights,
the
never
entire
uses
time. It was like when you're wearing your glasses on your head and you're like, where are my glasses?
Yeah. Where the fuck did I put my wings?
Where the fuck? How much?
That was bad.
Just.
The time I was on the phone. Actually, Devin might remember this. I was on the phone, and I asked my little brother, "Hey, do you know where my phone is?" My little brother just pointed at me, and I was very confused for like
Oh,
a
I
straight
do
minute.
remember that. I laughed.
He was in
so
the middle of a D&D session.
Oh
That's
yeah, that was the time
tough.
I shot root beer out my nose. Oh my god, that
what?
was
Oh
so
my
funny.
god.
I zoned out.
No, like in the middle of me drinking while Matt was on the phone on a D&D, like in the middle of D&D session, he asked his like brother, "Hey, do you know where my phone is?" And then everybody else just started busting up laughing, and I shot root beer out my nose.
Relatable.
Let's get.
Fuck,
get
I
back
left
on
my
track.
pants in my other pants. Alright. So, when the party arrives in Volstrum, so basically you've been flying for a while. It is extremely cold, especially this high up in the air. And most of your time is spent inside or below decks, trying to stave off the freezing cold weather.
Also, you guys note that I have
Can I-
literally no issue with the cold. I'm literally just standing up there driving the ship. No issue.
Nobody has
Show
much.
off!
I
Nobody
want
has
to be
much issue.
cuddled up with
That-
Dolores because she's warm.
Okay. All right.
You have
Um,
Draxos who's literally turned the thing in what was it? The giant's mane or whatever into
Yeti
just
cloak?
a turban, and he's completely covered his face.
The Yeti turban.
Yeti turban. Thank you.
Yeti turban.
And so on the
Theovane has bought like expensive looking like fucking winterwear, and it's like
It's wearing
blue
a
and
boa.
white. Yes.
I've been to Volstrum before, yeah.
yes, you have. So upon reaching the area of the city, you can see the settlements off in the distance. The collection of buildings that is Volstrum, but this is at sunset on the third day of travel, and so your elementals need to rest. So you land the ship about a quarter mile away from town and hike the rest of the way in.
Well, you people hike, I will fly because fuck this cold.
I forget because I know the second element's also increased the amount of hexes you can cover in a day. I forgot how much you could change it to.
It's 4 now. So from Orn to Volstrum is 12 days, which means with 4 hexes each day, it's 3 days.
Where is Volstrum?
Hey, I bet you also all enjoy sleeping on beds instead of the floor now.
Okay, sorry.
Well, I was.
That's
well,
better than
me
sleeping in a
and-
fucking tree. Oh,
Me and Kage don't really sleep. We sort of, cross our legs and think.
I'll never get used to you.
I appreciate your concern for us. Thank you.
Drax,
So-
have you ever had to sleep in a tree as part of training?
What do you think we are, idiots?
Yeah.
Well, that was rude. That was ruder.
Do you even have trees in Dragon House?
Do not
There's-
make me.
There are
Do
pine
not
trees
make me
dotting the
bone you.
landscape as you speak. Fuck.
Yeah, he's gonna just gesture to the landscape ahead.
Just
Maybe.
point down.
Well, like trees that you can
Make
fucking
me
climb. Those are
bubble
terrible.
you two. We have a job to do.
Hey
Hey,
guys.
he started it.
Hey guys, so when you get there, after hiking about a quarter mile, you parked your ship about a quarter mile away, you hiked in. Guess what? The fucking
Park the ship.
the town is a ghost town.
Oh.
It is deserted as far as you can tell, with no signs of life anywhere. And many of the buildings have been apparently either destroyed or abandoned. But there are several points of interest that stand out to you. And for now, I'll just bring you over there to this map.
Anything stick out to me,
Can-
especially given how I've been here before? Like anything off aside from Ghost Town, all something destroyed. Like notable places I would know this.
Other than
Volstrum.
the,
I'm
other than
assuming
the
the
fact
holes
that
in the ceiling are new.
yeah, the holes in the roofs of many of the buildings, and the fact that many of them are destroyed, and the fact that nobody's here are very much new things.
Can I go
I'm
up on
just
the
trying to get
bin,
more
get an
info.
aerial, just see if I can see into any of the houses from above?
You can't. Here's what I'm going to do. You guys move your character tokens to whatever letter on the map you want to investigate, and I will tell you about it in order from A to
Is this a well?
EF, whatever.
I think we should.
That's well.
I think we should stick together. We
I'm
don't
gonna
know
check
what's
the
here.
well. If I know anything from the last time spell plague flared up,
I'm gonna stick with
well.
Theo because I think so. Theo Viner, go check B.
Okay.
Bree, or not Bree. Draxos, you want to check F or the L building up there?
Building. Sure. All right. Afterwards, let's just move. We can move in a clockwise formation. Just move from L building to the rest of the buildings. How does that feel?
Sounds good. Bridge clear.
And then Sky, what are you doing?
I don't
Really
know.
big fucking hole coming right up.
The big fucking hole coming right up. Open hand, palm the door.
The chill over here with the other archer.
Okay.
Draxus will call out to Sky. Just can you do us a favor?
Wait, sorry, what'd you say?
Can you do us a favor and just watch the area? Let us know if something like is watching us, or maybe something can attack us. Just keep an eye out for us, please.
Sure, I'll do that.
I guess I
looking
could
at
pop
eight.
Zelena onto her shoulder and say, "This will be another look test for you."
Okay. Those of you at B, we're doing you first.
Dope.
B is an upper class home. The roof of this 2-story stone building is barely standing, with massive holes peppering its exterior. Inside, however, the ground floor is hardly touched, a testament to the building's superior dwarven craftsmanship. A large stone fireplace sits unlit at the opposite end of the foyer, and down the hall are 2 rooms. One room is a storage cupboard with barrels of wine, cheese, rotted vegetables, and salted venison, and the other a bedroom with a large bed and bookshelf inside. The stairs leading up to the second floor are blocked by rubble and debris, making access to the upper floor impossible. And give me 1 second, I will show you the map.
I have a question. Do the holes in the ceiling look like they come from top down or down up?
You have no fucking
That's
idea.
what I was actually gonna go investigate.
You know, I'll give you an investigation check, each of you.
Thank you. Can I get advantage because I can literally get right up close to it?
I'll just give
No.
Theo the help action.
There you go.
Okay.
You can have advantage, and Grisha will not roll.
Yay! Thank you, Rista. Ignore that voice. I don't know where it came from.
I don't know what would be more concerning if they were from bottom, like top down, or
What I roll, I can't see.
20.
Oh, yeah, that works.
It's hard to tell because the upstairs is blocked by rubble and debris, so you can't really tell which direction anything
Well, he
is.
can actually get to the roof because remember he can fly. True.
If he wants to.
That's why I'm on top of the building.
There is, you're well, whatever. You are pretty convinced by the lack of debris outside of this house that it has come from the outside in.
Can I tell from from the holes what kind of is there evidence of it was fire or if it was just a heavy object falling in? What can
It's a big ass hole in the roof.
Out of curiosity, you say that the second floor is blocked up by debris. If it were to try and move the debris, would it cause things to start collapsing, or?
Yes, the roof is barely held together, like I said. So if you started to try and move shit around, it would definitely collapse the second floor.
with me still flying, can I just go in through one of the holes to the second floor and see what I can see?
No, it is completely blocked off by rubble and debris.
Got
There's
you,
nowhere
I
for you to
guess.
fit into. There's zero access to the second floor at all, in any capacity.
I got you. I guess we go and investigate the house, right, Grisha?
So that's what B has in it. Next alphabetically is E, so we'll go with that. While you guys are over doing that, E is the well and weather vane. In the center of town sits a well with a spinning weather vane atop its wooden cover. The bucket and rope are nowhere to be found. Next to the well, a dark blue flag with a white dragon standard ripples in the wind. That's what Orion and Sky are doing. Any questions?
Sorry. Is there anything that immediately jumps out?
You've never seen that flag before. And actually, if you want to, I have a handout for this because I made this flag.
I'm gonna look in the
Photoshop.
well and see if like last time there's anything weird down there.
Is there a goblin in my well?
So that pop-up that you see is the flag. Is what the flag looks like.
Silver dragon.
No, that's a white dragon.
It's amazing. It's amazing what you could do
Fucking
with
racist.
20 minutes. It's amazing what you could do with 20 minutes of Photoshop tutorials.
True.
Can we get a ride of
Okay.
Is
So
it
that's what you
common
got there.
broken today?
Out of character, that reminds me of a certain white dragon that we've encountered before. Well, I did.
So unless you guys, do you want to do anything with the well, or do you want to move on to something else?
Well, I'm gonna look down it if there's nothing down there, like any light or anything. Like, is there still water in the well?
Yeah, you can hear rushing water down there.
Rushing water.
An underground river of some sort, most likely.
I mean, that's the
Okay.
only reason why the water's not frozen and it's cold, because moving water doesn't freeze.
Hmm.
It's also underground.
Yeah, that also helps, I guess. What is the flag tied to? I'm just gonna
It's a
take
flagpole.
it off.
It's a flagpole
Alright,
stuck into the ground next to the well.
I'm gonna lower it, take it out, or take off.
It's not
the,
it's not a
flag.
huge flag. It's more like a banner. Yeah, it's like
Nice.
it's about as tall as you are, basically.
I'm gonna pluck it off then, and I'm gonna roll it up.
For F,
Mhm.
we'll go ahead and move this roof out of the way. For F, modest home. This stone L-shaped house seems unassuming and cozy from the outside, but the inside is a different story. Struggle was definitely had here, as evidenced by the upturned chairs, scattered books, and most worryingly, the trail of now stale blood leading out the front door.
Ooh.
On the mantel of the fireplace, there sits a small brass shrine to Moradin, the god of dwarves.
Dwarves.
What the hell's happened here? I want to look over the book. How was it flipped? Was it like somebody stumbled over onto it? Did somebody like bang into it? How can I tell?
Well, all the books are on the floor, and that's probably a bad
That's
sign.
all I
They
can get with
don't
that.
normally belong on the floor.
Got it.
The chair is busted and broken, and the trail
Good
of
thing
blood
Theo
goes
isn't
from
there.
the trail of blood goes from the armchair
What are
next to
you
the
trying
fireplace
to
out the door.
say?
Does it look fresh or is it dried on the ground?
No, it's very much
on the
stale.
floor and scream.
It's what?
It's very much
I'm
stale
not
blood at this
that
point.
kind of nerd.
Is there any
Oh.
footprints in the blood that I can see that lead outside and see kind of a gist of when they're going?
Yeah, that's why I said it's leading outside. Yeah, there are boot prints and a smear of blood that denotes that somebody was dragged out the door by
Oh,
someone
goodness.
else, by maybe one or two individuals.
Okay. First things first, Drex would have like pushed up to this corner, checked the corner, said, and he's naturally, I'm gonna go check the underneath the bed. You always want to do that, right?
Okay, there's a trunk underneath the bed.
I want to pull it out and see what's inside.
It's whoever was in this house was some kind of cleric, because there are plenty of friars' robes and cleric vestments inside.
Anything I can get with. I'm assuming it's for more the god that's on the shrine with the plaque. Would I be able to tell if there's a local church in here or?
There was a church when you were flying overhead. You could tell there was one. It has since been destroyed and abandoned, but there was.
I'm gonna just say, okay, maybe this was a murder of religious kind. The fact that 2 people dragged him out makes me worried. I want to inform the others.
Yeah.
I want to see if this is normal for everyone.
I'm gonna walk outside the building and see if I can't see like a drag trail or something.
At this point, it's been months since you guys have heard the rumors about Volstrum. So the fact that there's even anything here at all is astounding. You're not going to be able to find anything on the road or in the snow or anything like that.
The L-shaped, Drexel just call out to everybody. The L-shaped house is clear. We have a scuffle with with a body being dragged out of this home. We got a lot of dry blood in the scuffle. I'd love to hear what you guys, I want to hear what else is happening. I want to see if this is normal for every house, or is it just this one?
Second floor has been smashed in over here.
These books are not very tasteful, but besides that, no other crimes have been committed.
Stay on task, please.
Alright.
And one last thing. Sorry. I want to check this. I'm assuming this is where it started. Was he attacked here? I could tell. Like, is this where? Like, is the?
Pretty sure you want to go to house A.
The trail of blood leads from that armchair out the front door.
Gotcha. Is this just stained completely? Like, it was just an explosion of blood onto this, and then he was dragged from the. Yeah.
It's not a gore mess, but it is a trail.
Okay. Gotcha.
Spatterings of blood.
Got it. Thank you.
If I was there, I'd ask something, but I'm not, so I won't.
Everyone, put yourselves at one of the 3 remaining locations.
My token is deciding to shit itself. Hold on.
That's tough.
Token incontinence is a real problem sometimes.
Can someone put my character right next to Grisha, please? Thank you very much.
Anytime I mess up, it's just my token, not me.
So wait. F, E, and B. So
A, C, or D. Pick one.
C.
And Orion?
I'll follow.
Why? A first. A is Carpenter's Hut. Piles of firewood, more than enough for several families, are stacked against the modest exterior of this single-story hut. A wooden barn stands adjacent to the main house with a large hole in its roof. Inside the barn, a number of carpenter tools are strewn across the ground, and a massive boulder of ice sits squarely below the hole in its roof. The inside of the hut is cozy, if a bit cramped, suggesting this was the home of a dwarf. Through the door at the back of the small common room is a bedroom containing a single twin-sized bed and a wash tub with a bearskin rug claiming much of the floor space.
Did I know the carpenter?
No.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, I don't know if I've known anyone in Volstrum, so I would know how much of this rug might be able to know.
You've been here, but you didn't interact with people very often. At least not in a consistent manner. Your people like you'd blow into town on an afternoon trade and then leave. Basically, that was your whole thing.
So you said a giant boulder is reason for one of the holes in this part, right?
Boulder of ice.
There's a big ass boulder of ice that's just sitting in the barn underneath the hole.
So we can assume that either, and this is a horrible possibility, that giant balls of ice are raining from the sky, or something of considerable size through this into the roof, and we should now be on extreme guard.
For C is a blacksmith shop. This building was once the home of a blacksmith, though the forge inside has long ago gone out. Various metalworking tools sit cold and unused on the work tables placed along the inner walls of the shop, and a staircase leads up to a loft where a simple straw bed, now damp with melted snow, is laid out. Above the forge is a hanging metal plate emblazoned with the symbol of Moradin, god of dwarves.
Something I want to bring up.
That's what I forgot.
This was a religious thing. They would have probably defaced the symbols, but they haven't.
Oh, they just needed it. Or they just took what they needed and left.
Yeah, Yeah, but religious motivation, I'd at least probably like, oh, hey, simple Morden, fuck it.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go
Is
upstairs.
it me or does this kind of look like a siege happening?
The upstairs has the loft, the simple straw bed, and a trunk containing a bunch of clothing. And other keepsakes of this whoever this person was.
Question, VG.
Answer.
Since I'm from Dragon House, what is there anything in like my tribe's folklore or anything that would point to a thing able to have this kind of strength?
Frost giants.
Let's. Oh. Hmm.
I mean, that's the
see-
most obvious choice. You're literally descended from frost giants.
I know. I'm just making sure I don't say anything that doesn't exist because I'm trying not to. Because remember, it's your world, not mine, and I don't know everything. Theovane, I have a bit of a concern.
Is it the kind of concern that will make my blood pressure rise?
Well, hold on a second. For D, for Kage and Draxos, this is Poverty Hut. I literally just named it Poverty Hut. Inside the flimsy wooden walls of this tiny hut is a single worn straw bed lying on a dirt floor. Droplets of melted snow plop onto the ground from a number of leaks in the roof, and a broom and a single miraculously lit lantern sit in the corners of the room.
It's still lit.
Wasn't touched whatsoever.
How's it still lit?
I want to investigate.
Motherfuckers.
I want to investigate. Is there any magic in play here? Like, just can I roll Arcana?
If you want to see magic, you're gonna have to cast Detect Magic.
Gotcha.
Me, literally the two people who have tech magic. Wait,
Alright.
Grisha, do you have tech magic?
Do you have that prepared?
I had it prepared, yeah.
You can, yeah. I don't think you can't do it as a ritual, right? So you have to do it. You spend.
Oh, do I have to spend? Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, paladins don't have ritual casting.
Gotcha.
So yeah, you do that. There's no magic anywhere in this hut that you can tell.
Frick.
It's
I
just
just.
somehow this lantern has remained lit and has survived whatever the fuck happened here.
This
Probably
wasn't.
just has damn good fuel.
This wasn't touched. Why? It's just not important. There's something else at play.
I sort of yelled to everyone, let's reconvene really quick.
I understand.
Yeah, I agree. I have something.
All right, stand by.
I'm gonna ask Astro to hold one end of the flag. I'm gonna stretch it out. We found this over by the well.
I
Does that
point
ring any bells for anyone?
that thing. We found this.
Can I roll his?
Do you want to recognize it from anywhere?
None of you recognize this.
No one. Is there any chance? I could
The
roll
only one,
history?
actually, here I'll give you this. I'll give Draxos the history check. Draxos specifically.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Whoa, let's go!
It's 20.
Alright, Draxus! Yes!
Nice.
It's not gonna get you much, but I'll give you this.
Aw.
It's a banner.
Well, no shit.
It has a standard on it that is somewhat familiar to you from your training in Fort Bato, but you can't really place your finger on it. Something about it seems familiar to you, but you were asleep during that lesson or something because you just cannot remember where this thing came from.
He's just Draxus is just staring at it for a minute. Just
You have seen something similar to it before. You just can't remember why or like what it stands for.
I
or
got a
anything.
question.
Okay. Send it.
If I could, like, look into his... Like, with the tech docs, I can read his mind, right?
I
If he
don't
lets
think
you,
can
he has to make a
find
wisdom
anything
save.
that he can't find himself.
Like, if I can, like... If he, like, there's that one memory of that he's seen it, could I, like, focus on that image?
No,
Okay.
because what he doesn't know is not something that you can learn. You're not Jean Grey. You can't just fucking peer into the mind of somebody and pull up repressed memories and suddenly get information. You only know as much as he would know.
Okay. Just thought.
I've seen this banner before. Back in my training during Fort Botto. I can't remember what it's from, why it's here, but it's familiar.
So far we have a lit lantern in a shit house. We have bloody a fight, which resulted in someone being dragged.
If
We
I may,
have. Oh,
Sorry.
so continue.
if I may bring up a concern I have, that banner puts a bit of a damper on it, but it's still something I feel worth saying. We are in the frozen north, and boulders seem to have been used to smash in these houses. The first thing that comes to my mind of what I know can do that are things that have not been seen here in thousands of years, not thousands, hundreds of years.
I'm sorry. What did we just kill literally a few weeks ago?
Fair point, but I don't think frost giants are the same tier as fire dragons.
I also don't think whatever the fuck those elves were on the same tier as dragons. We're fighting shit that we don't even know exists.
There is a
Secrets
dog
held
in
for hundreds of
Whose
years.
dog is?
Whoever is playing,
Arrow.
please stop, Aaron.
Hunter,
guys.
is that Loki or Buster?
No, that was my sound effect for the day. Hey, you guys hear howling off in the distance.
Oh,
I was
That
evil.
sounded like someone playing a flute badly.
Nope, that's actual wolves howling.
Oh.
Okay.
Zoom out.
So I hear that, and then I do. How far off does it sound?
Oh, very close.
Delore go nuts?
Oh, close. Axe is out. East Graver's out.
Yep.
After you
Oh.
investigate the town and as you're having
No.
this conversation, you hear a chorus of howling
So-
from all around you and the thunderous footfalls that cause the ground to tremble beneath your feet. Approaching the town is a massive blue, extremely ripped humanoid in various pelts and shit, carrying a gigantic axe, and 4 gigantic white wolves they are sprinting at you, basically.
can I speak Winterwolf to them?
Who have tracked you
Are
down
they
and
beasts?
are going to fight you now.
I'm pretty sure winter wolves are monstrosities.
He is.
Okay, like, since I hear them coming, can I like do a thing like a real quick?
No, because we're gonna roll initiative.
Shoot.
Well, then no, fuck
Can
you,
I like
man.
not do anything to make one of them be like, hey, can you just like shoot?
The thing is,
They're under command from someone.
Fuck.
Also, monsters,
gotta-
not animals.
Just go kill him quick, Paul.
I don't feel
There we go.
confident, but I don't feel not confident. Does that make sense to anyone?
I don't. Oh,
Looks
I don't.
like
Why do
we're
I have to go?
shit now, boys. Y'all ready to die? Cause I sure am not.
Yawing. Ah,
Did I do that?
glass is half full.
Oh, fuck me!
hey, you're
It's
still
not-
going
it's
before the
empty.
giant.
It's
You're still going before the giant.
Did,
Giant.
did I?
Doesn't
Absolute
make me
garbage.
feel better. Good thing I kept the specific spell in the shit.
That is
2 of these
right.
fuckers got the same initiative. They don't have tiebreaker on though.
Also, this be
Oh,
really
wait,
nice if you
why
had a
am
larger
I in-
dude.
Wait,
Once.
did I roll a?
Wait,
I rolled the
can
same
someone,
thing
pull me
twice.
back? Vanguard? Anybody?
Also, it'd be really nice if you had a larger deuce. Because I can go giant might, then you can just up my size again.
It won't do anything but give you like an extra D4, so it's not really that big of a fucking deal.
Well, it's more just I want to be standing toe to toe with this fucker, because frost giant.
Oh,
You know
I
what?
just
How
saw it.
about you stand axe to toe, as in chop his toe off and his entire foot? That would be
Aren't
great.
frost giants huge category?
Yep. Hey, Dolores
Chop
up
his
first.
pinky toe off, then you'll.
So your wolf, ironically enough, is the first one to
Technically-
act.
We got the same. So...
Your wolf's on the top of initiative.
Damn.
Hey,
Okay.
you know,
Mm.
fuck. I'm so
Delore
bummed.
gonna go face off with this one.
Tiny puppy versus gigantic dog.
Chihuahua versus
Oh wait,
Great
wait, hold on, let me.
So
Yeah, okay.
So fucked.
Yeah, Delore's gonna melee attack against. I'm pretty. Yep. Okay.
You gotta move him. There you go.
Okay. Okay. And then it's just a normal attack, right?
I don't feel good. I
Normal
feel
attack.
bad.
Mr. Stark.
Miss.
Okay.
Get shit out of here, boy.
That is unfortunate.
The two wolves are snarling, facing off against each other again for dominance. Astra's up next.
Okay.
You could shoot at the one that's looking directly at my face. That would be great.
Which one? There's two of them.
There's 4 of them.
There's
There's
like 4 people it could go through. I'm looking at these guys. Oh, and this
I'm
one.
gonna do
I
this
didn't
one
even
that
see
gets
that
rid
one.
of
Fuck me.
their.
I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm actually fucked. Would you look at that, guys? I'm fucked.
I am going to take a that one. I think I did that one. And then
Well, I'm glad I got the fucking sword now.
and is it 2?
15. 15 hits. 12 points of
And
piercing.
is it 2 attacks or is it? It's a.
Yep.
Okay.
That one definitely hits. 14 more
And
points of piercing.
then does Delore get a reaction, or is that?
Is it whenever
I
you
forget
attack?
How it works. Hold on, let me. Or what?
Sorry.
It is whenever you attack.
Is it? Wait, is that 100% we're sure about that?
Oh wait, I think I have 60 movement speed now that I'm level 10, correct?
Because
I don't know.
I'm fairly,
You should have done this on your level up.
Right.
I'm fairly certain that it's the specter of, oh hey, it can just reaction to make an attack when you make an attack.
It says somewhere in there.
Oh no, it's 55, not 60. Okay.
I'm trying to find where that is, just to make sure.
I don't feel
There's so much.
Don't worry, just burn the heretics and you should be fine.
Should I just do it anyway?
If you don't know if you can do it or not, you better find it, because it's the Winter Wolf's
Okay.
turn.
It's revised ranger, correct?
It's
Okay, let's see. 5, 10.
Wait, no, hey now.
There's
Hey,
so
wait.
much. There's like
Hey,
20
hey,
things
wait,
here.
hold on.
I'm
hey.
trying to find it.
Yeah, give Sky some more time. Don't come for me. Hey, wait.
Hunter, help! You have access to the sheet.
I'll give you like
What
2
do you do?
minutes and you have your character sheet all week, so here we go. I
What level are
need
you?
Theo, Grisha, Astra, and...
Yeah, coordinated attack.
Kage.
It can.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I think.
Give me a second.
I'm gonna just click that.
Is it 15 feet? No, sorry. Just Theo, Grisha, and Kage. Everyone that I just said needs to make Constitution saving throws.
Well, fuck you first.
Why did that bite do so much?
Hey! You forgot you have a bonus because Draxos.
What's
Oh,
that
true.
bonus?
He doesn't have
we're
that
not
bonus.
within range. We're not within range.
I have the bonus.
Kage
We're
has
not
the
within
bonus.
range. Never mind.
And it
Never
was
mind.
a Constitution,
It's a 12 plus 3.
and I made.
Nope, sorry. Sorry, it's a Dexterity saving throw. My bad.
Oh, it's a deck
that's-
save?
Yeah.
That's a lot better for me.
So you two remake the saves.
I did it. It's not. Oh, hey, it's not. It's still horrible.
Hey,
Will it ever go through? Hello? There it goes,
Oh,
28.
that's not bad. No, you didn't need it. Okay, whatever. So everybody passes. So everybody takes half except for Kage, who takes 0. So that's 10 points of cold
Wait,
damage.
I passed with a 9?
Oh, you got a 9. Never mind. I'm sorry. I thought you got a higher number than that. Nope, you take 21 points of cold damage.
No, I do not. I have resistance, and then I do absorb elements.
You take 10 points of cold damage.
Hey, don't pull a me now. That's rude.
So wait, you said 29, right?
21.
It's half is 10. So
And then half that again.
from what?
Absorb elements from the sword.
Yeah, but what's the other half for?
Because I have resistance to cold due to my transmutation stone, bitch.
All right then, sure. 5 points of cold damage.
Ooh, transmutation wizard. I forgot you were that.
I took 10, you said?
Yes. What do you save? Took 10, except for Kage took 0.
Because evasion.
And now my sword is hella cold.
It's Kage's turn.
IS cold against
Alright.
wolves. Smart.
Alright, let's see. Who's
Hey, I just
near
got
me that's in punching distance? This guy.
Pretty sure all of them are in
Alright.
punching distance.
True. Alright, I'm gonna do 2 spear attacks.
Yeah, do a heckin' violence on him, please.
Oh yeah, those hit.
Boom, boom.
24
Still up.
points of damage. Yep.
Alright. And then I guess I use a key point for flurry of blows. Boom, boom.
27, 25, 9, and 7 is 16.
Yeah.
Cool. That's your turn, unless you want to move anywhere.
I'm
Have
good.
you used the special wraps?
Nope. Orion, you're up.
I haven't, because it takes an act, or, you take my bonus action to use it?
One key, I guess, yeah.
Yeah. I used it on the dragon, but, it died before anybody could use it.
Dang.
That's tough.
I guess so, yeah.
Alright, so Wolfo Boy is probably getting hit if I had to guess. So the one that was hit
wouldn't
by Kage
suggest anyone moving here.
does a 20. Wait, why do I have a +1? Oh wait, no, ignore that +1.
Why are you using the fucking... Why are you using the promote?
Oh,
Why are you using the
I haven't
prismatic bow?
changed.
The fuck?
I haven't changed it. My bad.
Which one?
Let
The
me
lower
just-
one or the...
It's Bane.
You're shooting the one that Kage punched, right?
Yeah.
18 points?
Mhm.
18 points.
Oh wait, so sorry.
How many points
should
did
be, wait?
Astra take just now?
No, it should be 17. Sorry,
Astra didn't take any.
Oh, I didn't?
I accidentally still had my markers on for +1 arrows.
You made the save when you weren't in the range.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
See.
Oh, there you
So
go.
I
it-
corrected
Rainbow.
myself. It should have been just 3 people.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's Orion's turn, yeah?
Did I upgrade mine?
They're large, so actually, I think I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
Actually, bonus action hide.
Just be like, nope, and run inside. Yeah, sure. Roll,
I head out.
he knows you're in there. He won't know where exactly you are if you shut the door. Go ahead and make me a stealth check.
I'm
This
so
music be
stealthy.
epic, though.
Oh, you changed the name of the Poda Battalions, Bane. Nice.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
he
That's,
didn't change the flavor text though.
Yeah, no, I need to change a few things about it.
It
Don't
doesn't.
worry.
It doesn't do those things anymore. It does new stuff.
The new stuff.
Well, that
This does-
that Winter Wolf next to Delore is gonna take his shit now.
No, he doesn't have to, though.
He will.
Oh, damn.
So Delore has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, we kind of just left your wolf to die. Fuck. My bad.
Sorry, it's not a lot of damage.
It has advantage. It does have advantage because it can see you.
Okay.
Lil pup, gotta make dex save. Lil pup, probably best dex.
Sure. So 7 points of cold damage to Delore.
Oh no, Dolores.
That
As a
one.
note, I'm just keeping the revised ranger up on my screen now, just so I.
Hey, wait, like, hey, 2 wolves is a bit much.
I don't
Like, come on.
Oh, it's here.
Y'all are perfectly in cold breath range. So
How many
Ever-
points of damage to do?
7, and the rest of you 3 need to make con saves again.
I don't. Dex
Dex.
saves, right?
Dex saves, sorry. It's
I
usually
don't
con
like
for cold. That's what I'm missing.
right now. Yes. That's like half, then half, then half.
Are you gonna cast absorb elements again?
Well, no, it just stays up. I think until the end of
Yeah, you have
my-
resistance against it for until your next turn.
God
And I already
But
have
damn.
your resistance
for
doesn't stack unless you cast the
It
spell again,
doesn't?
which you can't. No, you can't restack that resistance again.
Oh, I thought the absorb element resistance lasts.
It's not like
It
shield,
does, but
unfortunately.
the only time it would stack is against an offending attack when you cast the spell. And then
Okay.
after that, it doesn't stack that way the same way. So Grisha fail,
No.
take 15, or
I'm gonna go ahead and roll giant stone's endurance.
Theo, you take fucking
So
math 3,
my
I guess.
yeah. So my does my stone resistance?
Yeah, it doesn't. It won't stack with.
Oh yeah, because it gives you ice resistance, not or cold resistance, and doesn't give you like
Yeah.
half cold damage.
So yeah. So
Unfortunate.
the problem is that you can't keep a continuously stacked stuff. If it says against the offending attack as part of the thing, which absorb elements does, then it will
Okay.
count. But for the future subsequent rounds after that, where you're hit with cold damage, it doesn't stack that way.
Okay.
Well,
but
it's also he has cold resistance, so casting absorb elements against the cold attack shouldn't do anything.
It says you get
Because
it against
it
the
just gives
offending
you
attack.
cold resistance.
Oh, well then you should have taken more damage on the last one.
well, that's why I was asking. Does the absorb elements resistance stack with my transmuter stones resistance?
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't in that case. If it just grants you cold resistance, then no. I'd say no.
Here, I'll pop absorb elements in.
I already popped it in.
You have
beforehand.
resistance to the triggering damage type.
Does
So,
the
no.
wolf's health
Yeah,
go
okay.
up
Yeah, that's different.
with her health?
Yes.
Yeah. The wolf gets an additional hit die every time they level up.
Okay, I don't know how to add that. That's
You do the manual calculation. So you add the wolf should have whatever its hit die was from last level plus 1, and then you recalculate based on the average of whatever die the wolf has. But you're gonna have
So
to do that
instead
later
of
because you should have done that on the
yeah.
week. that we
I
had
didn't know
stuff.
how to do that. That's my bad.
Who else?
So instead of
needs to make
taking
a save?
5 earlier, I should have taken 10, right?
Yes.
And this time, I'm taking 3.
Yes, because half and half of 15 is 3. For some
Okay.
fucking reason. Kage, you need to make me dex save as well. There you go. So that's a fail. So you take 7.
Half.
7 points of cold damage. And that's that wolf's turn. Grisha, you're up.
Alright. What I'm gonna do is probably stupid.
Don't move.
You cannot have sex with the wolf.
Oh.
No. It's not.
Why
No.
are you like this?
Why are you
Just-
like this, BB?
You said something
Don't-
stupid.
Don't move forward.
Don't metagame.
Oh,
Alright.
sorry, my bad. I'll shoot myself in the foot for that one.
Bonus action. Giant smite.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
And I'm gonna action disengage.
What? Well, okay.
I mean, sure. If you could move through that space, that'd be fantastic. But you can't because you're huge.
I'm
you're-
large.
I know you can't fit through the space between the wolf and the building.
Oh, fuck you, then I'm just gonna chop the wolf then.
Yeah.
With East Skyler.
Or
If
could
you
go
had
around
action
and do bonus
disengaged,
action.
moved, and then done the bonus action grow big, then you could have done it, but you didn't.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's poor planning on my part. Because I forgot I couldn't pass their enemy space.
Smack him in the face.
Yeah, I legit forgot I couldn't do that. Oh well. Should have weapon
There's
damage.
still another fucking wolf. No.
And that's not what I'm wanting to do. That I'm wanting to basically draw the aggro of the giant.
Well, you could make an intimidation check from over the building. See if you can't taunt him as an action.
I guess I'll just chop the wolf. It's being an issue. Oh, I could also activate Skylar's aura. That might actually be more helpful because it gives everyone resistance to cold if they're close to me.
Up to you.
I have resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Aren't we having the issue of we have too many resistances?
Wait, so the absorb elements would have done nothing. Can I have not cast that spell?
yes.
Thank you.
I mean, well, technically it gives
If
you
you-
a
well,
d6 of frost damage or
You
cold
do
damage.
get cold damage from it on your sword if you wanted to smack with the sword, but I don't think you want to do that, do you?
I'm chopping the wolf in front of me twice with East Graver.
He's gravy.
Nice. Nice. Fuck. 15 and 18.
Sorry, was that a 31 to hit?
Yeah.
I have a
Plus 12.
There's a bunch of bonuses to hit things. Also,
Yep.
rolled a 19.
I also
So-
have a 23 in strength, so
Yeah, so 15 is 30 plus 2, 32 points of damage. 33 points of damage. That fucking hurt.
yeah, I'm gonna let out a fucking bellow.
Cool. Grr. The wolves are really not liking the fact that you're big now. Draxos, you're up.
Yep. I will
I should-
go support the dog. Also,
Save the doggo.
I finally got a new mouse, so you don't need to worry about that anymore, okay?
I didn't know you had a problem with your mouse, so I didn't worry about it. in the
Remember, I
first
always had a problem like, oh, I can't measure this area.
So
place. Never knew that.
I
Should've
know.
faced-
For pack tactics, that Delore has advantage on attack rolls if there is an ally within 5 feet. Does the ally also have advantage?
That's for the
Okay.
dog only.
Oh, I
Okay.
wish. Dude, that would be amazing.
Be
Oh,
broken. Be busted.
That's why I
Beastmaster
would love
Ranger
it.
would actually be good.
right? Shh. Shh, don't say
Rude.
that. Alright,
Say it out loud. They'll do something about it.
Battle X1,
They're not gonna listen to me. Yeah, go ahead.
nat 20.
Ooh.
Cool, so-
Oh, you go smite?
Second level.
That's not what I wanted.
I don't like looking at you. Get out of here.
This dog is better! I rolled
One-handed or
level
two-handed?
4. Did you roll 68 or no?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, VG. I'm really sorry. Don't hate me.
He's having
Well, let's see,
flashbacks to the
you may or may
dragon.
You may or may not kill it on this one, so roll the smite damage first.
Alright.
Oh,
And
God.
then one more?
Nope. Well, what? The fuck?
I rolled 5d8 and then I rolled one more. It
I
won't
know.
let me.
Fucking. That's more than 35, so it's dead.
Clap.
Crunches over,
Yeah.
quickly decapitating it.
Clock it in the face with your battle axe, and it splits its head in two down the center.
He's kind of like, oh, and then like wrestles his battle axe out of it, like, oh. And I'm gonna throw a javelin at somebody over there. Actually, no, I cannot because they're too far away. I am gonna just stand there and just.
You could throw with disadvantage.
You could throw it at me, and then I can deflect missiles
Don't
and.
throw it at
No.
Theovain,
I'm not
please.
that-
He's already hurting so much.
Yep. I'm gonna pet the dog, and then I might throw
Don't
it.
you laugh at me, Sky. It hurts.
Use your second action to pet the dog.
Stop
I
laughing.
use my second attack action to. Oh wait, no. Never mind. That's stupid.
You
Pet.
still have movement left.
I moved
I
25
feel
feet over
very
here.
hurt.
I'll take one step over.
Physically
20.
and emotionally
You have 10
now.
more.
Oh, 10 more?
Yeah.
I'll move over to Sky.
There you
Oh,
For protection.
just drenched in blame matter. It's good.
Protection.
So, fun fact about winter wolves is that their passive perception is 15. So, Orion, you like close the door, and you're like, I'm probably safe. And then a paw just pushes it open. You see this snarling wolf head, and it goes,
Here's Wolfie.
and then it just breathes this cone of frosty breath on you. I need to make a dexterity saving throw.
But VG, I'm not very good at those.
Right?
Good luck.
Natural 20.
Well, fuck me. Can
Okay,
I
so you take eight points of cold
I'll stop
damage.
using up to 20s. I need some.
Half because of Yeti Cloak, so 4.
There you go.
That's unfortunate.
Okay, Theovain, you're up.
Can you tell me like some rules on holding a spell?
When you hold a spell, it's concentration until you cast it. So if you get hit in the meantime before you cast the spell, you lose concentration.
Until Sir Giant McDoobro gets within 30 feet of me.
Okay, what spell are you holding and what level?
Steel Wind Strike, level 5.
Oh, I know that spell.
Okay. Yep, you can do that.
I wish my parents got that hype when they saw me.
That's your action. Let's see, giant guy.
I'm sorry. I love that spell because that's the spell I was planning on using for my blade singer.
15. He's now within 30 feet of you.
I will use Steel Wind Strike. I'll ping it in check real quick. I don't know why it's
That
asking me to
sounds
input it.
like a Final Fantasy thing, I'm sorry.
It is. Yeah. It is a fun
Excuse you.
It's very much
Steel
anime.
Wind Strike!
That's
It's
a
very
lot
much
of-
anime.
Alright. Up to 5 creatures you can see within range.
I'll attack
So you have to
all
make-
4 and then
So you have to make 4. You can technically make 5 attack rolls, I think.
wait. There's only 4.
No, there's 5. There's four wolves and a giant.
One of the wolves is dead.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. You can make an attack against the corpse, I guess. I'm just kidding.
Well,
Gotta make sure.
I forgot that one died.
Don't worry, I didn't think it'd die either.
It's been literally 1 round. So four attacks total. So the first one is against the giant, right?
Yeah, it's being and it's making me have to cast him to do that roll again.
You're gonna have to do that roll again, yeah. You have to make a separate attack roll for each creature.
Can we talk about how he rolled a 6, a 10, a 6, and then 2 more 10s on the first one?
So that's a miss.
Like, holy Christ.
Mm-hmm. One more.
That hits
That's a hit.
something.
That hits and kills. That one's dead.
That also hits. Does not hit.
That one, a 14 does hit the last wolf. Yes, 26 force damage.
Okay, and then I will teleport. It says right.
It says to an unoccupied space within 5 feet of one of the targets you hit or missed.
Okay.
So anywhere within 5 feet of the
5
enemies you hit.
feet would be in here.
Like you could feasibly just reappear right where you're standing now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a poof in there since dog can't bite through walls. Hopefully.
Yep.
And
Hiya.
then. Hello.
Technically possible.
That was
Sure.
embarrassing. Yes, and then I will run for I'm here now.
You're gonna dive out a window?
Is this a window or is this a door?
That's a window right there, brother.
Oh, I knew that.
You can
of
fucking
course.
Scott Pilgrim yourself out the window real quick, but
Might take some slash damage.
Hey,
Slash.
Scott here.
you're gonna take some piercing damage from the glass.
I'll
Would it be
just
more
be in
slashing
here
'cause it's
then.
cutting?
It's fine.
Okay.
I'll just look outside from the window. It's fine. As long-
It's like, hi Ryan. Breaks through the glass. That is
I
ridiculous.
still have yet to see that movie. It's on my
It's
list.
very good. It's on Netflix. It's free.
20.
Oh, I did 44 fucking force damage?
Yeah. You did.
Yes, you did 45 force damage with the other one.
What
lot.
the
Pointing that
fuck?
out, you rolled 3 10s.
Steel Wind Strike is a good fucking spell.
It's very
Fuck
good.
Bullshit.
yeah, boy.
That's why it's 5th level.
hate you, Harrow.
So now the frost giant on its turn now, since that went off, is gonna take a rock and chuck it at Grisha.
So wait, real quick, can I describe what that looked like?
Sure. Let me roll for this though.
So
God damn it.
in 1 second, Thea Vane looks like he's in 4 different places slashing with his sword. And at least
I'm ass.
2, 3
Oh,
of the
they
contacts, as soon as he slashes, there is a giant burst of force, and then he just reappears next to, then he disappears again from y'all, but appears next to Orion and goes, hi, and he just runs away.
Yeah.
Can I say when he throws that rock at me, I just cut it in half with his cover?
Good, yeah. So he reaches behind him into the house and pulls a boulder out of the roof and chucks it at you. And you taking your axe, and you can't cut it in half necessarily, but you could like smack it and shatter it into a bunch of different pieces that scatter harmlessly around the battlefield.
I can't
do
wait
that
for
then.
I can't wait for the frost giant to throw a rock at Kage for Kage to catch it and throw it back.
Yeah, I mean,
Technically, he can do that.
I guess so.
Also, actually,
I don't know if that I don't know if it counts really, but
this is something I gotta ask. Does Frost Giant recognize my axe at all?
I don't know. Deloria is up.
Okay. So. Okay, so those 2 are still alive. Okay, then I just want to move. Well, how far can
I think that was a good round, you guys. I'm very proud of all
I? Okay. I want Lori to move.
In fact, I'm so proud I'm gonna get it.
Here? Question mark?
Sure.
Does that work? And then can I do a bite on that
That's
one?
all of his movement.
Yeah.
Go for it.
And then because ally advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Drexus
Nice.
just turns around. He's like, "Oh yeah, I did that. That was really good."
DC 12 strength save, hoo
11 points.
Guys, I will be back shortly, and if it's my turn when it comes back, I'm sorry. I'll basically just go to the giant and try to hit it, or if I can't, if that wolf isn't.
It might be dead by the time you get there. Astra's up next.
That's from that movie?
Yep.
Oh, I
HU.
know that
DC
scene.
12 strength save or be knocked prone.
That's tough.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
good
Little
thing it has
good.
+4 to strength, and definitely will succeed on that roll. There you go.
Oh.
It's a big ass horse-sized wolf. I don't think it's going down quite that easily. Astra's up next.
Little wolf of good.
Oh,
I can't.
okay. I'm guessing I can't see over the giant.
You can see through her legs.
Wait, through her legs?
She's
At
big.
least it's a her. Whew.
Yeah. It would be pretty disastrous if Grisha was a dude.
Can I shoot this wolf through her leg?
Yeah, sure.
Just don't aim up, or else Grisha is gonna have a very interesting penetration session.
Enjoy it.
Hey, VG, I'm sorry. I gotta go wash my skateboard. I'll be back.
Alright.
Okay.
I need to go change the water in my pool. I'll be back.
So just 2 normal attacks.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, I gotta go
26.
decar my garage real quick.
I need to go drown my goldfish really quick.
Wolf is very, very hurt. Very hurt.
Good job, good job, good job.
That one's dead. Kage.
All right. So if I move here, do I get advantage?
Technically, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Spear attack, and I want a stunning strike.
Let's see if you kill first.
Oh, okay.
No, you don't.
I don't. Okay, I want to stunning strike with the 28 with the 13 piercing.
Okay.
Both of your attacks for 28.
Con save.
The 13 piercing one.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess
Fuck.
that's it.
Yeah, that passes.
Cool.
That's a little awkward. Okay.
Seven.
Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna charge up Branding Smite on the spear.
Cool.
As my bonus action.
All right, so you cast Branding Smite on the spear. The spear, which has this, it has a weird like crescent blade at the tip. It's not this. It's not a normal spear in the fact that it points straight ahead. It actually kind of curves, and that curved tip of the crescent becomes like white hot, and you can see like the snow around you is starting to steam and melt in the cold winter air. Cool. So that's your turn. Orion's up next.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let the door. I'm gonna let the door swing open. God damn it! Wait. He got flanking. Oh yeah. Okay. He got flanking. But I'm gonna let the door swing open after the fucking frost breath comes through, and then I'm just gonna pull back the bowstring. Say, all right then, if you want to have it that way. And do I hit with a 31?
No, it misses completely wide and doesn't hit it at all. So 25 points of damage. Just to begin with.
Is it time to do
Wait,
dumb
is
stuff?
it at disadvantage because he's so
It might
close
be.
up?
No, he has a thing that lets him not do that.
Oh, that's dope.
He's had that for a while.
Close quarter shooter.
I've literally
Yes.
had this like level 3.
Yeah, it's busted.
I hate everyone.
It's basically the crossbow master feat, but you get it
But
as
for
a
all
level.
ranged weapons, got it.
Yeah.
It's my own fault for allowing him to have it. I just have to live with the fact that he can do a bajillion damage without disadvantage every round.
I don't think I will have.
Listen, I'm rogue now, so I could just disengage and walk backwards.
Pretty much.
You technically got advantage on that attack.
Or you could pump
No,
a
it still doesn't
die
count as
into
a
it.
melee.
Oh. Okay.
Or you could pump die
So,
into
like-
it, try and kill it.
I can't get like opportunity attacks and shit like that, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm a martial die trip attack it because I can't use them at, like later. So like I'm gonna trip the fucking giant.
could trip the giant, and that would be
2d16
hilarious.
strength save.
Somehow it's still alive.
God damn it.
The
What was
strength
that,
saving
like
throw.
1 hit point?
It's at 3.
Oh,
That's depressing.
We gotta poke it hard.
Dang, it doesn't get tripped. I'm so surprised.
oh.
Cool.
Well,
What did I miss?
bonus action disengage. Then I'm gonna.
Did I miss
Actually,
anything?
no, I'm a bonus action. Nah, nothing. Go ahead, continue.
Nah,
Okay.
Ryan just shot up Wolf close range because bullshit.
I've been doing this for like a few months
And
now.
I haven't been paying attention.
I think I did this when fucking like Cyrodiina was in the party. We should have visited Cyrodiina, damn it. We were in the
Sure.
neighborhood. Could have pulled by, then like go, hey, how's it going, Disney Princess?
Okay, so Grisha
You
and
really
Dolore,
should. That would have been done.
I need you both to make dexterity saving throws again, please.
Wait,
Grisha
they can do
and
that every
Dolore.
turn?
They have a recharge on their breath weapon, and he rolled a 6.
And hey, we're both in range of Drexel, so we'll get the.
Well,
Dexterity?
Yes, dexterity saving throw for the
Dolore is not.
He is, yeah. I'm going from this corner, sorry, fucking this corner outward, which means these two get it.
Dolore doesn't get the bonus, but she does save.
So
And, oof.
That's
She has advantage, remember?
On attack rolls, not saving throws.
No, she has advantage on saves.
Saving
She
throws.
has-
Oh
Wait,
yeah,
what?
saving
Saving
throws because
throws.
of the if you could see.
Yeah.
Your partner in crime.
Oh yeah, true. Okay.
basically scream, move, bitch, get out the way.
God.
So reroll with advantage.
You give your animal callouts, unlike I get in
There you
fucking
go.
Siege.
okay, so both of them take 9 points cold damage. And it's Grisha's turn.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up, Grisha.
Alright, I'm gonna make a one chop on the. I can space out my attacks, right? I can move, attack, then.
I don't care if there's extra fucking opportunities. I don't want to work today.
That'll kill the wolf.
Rip Wolf 2020.
Oh shit. Grease is coming for that ass. No, just no. Whoever did that, fuck you.
And, I'm going to say this giant as I go to chop him. I'm going to
I
say to him,
stacked my dice.
guys, trust him. In giant, I'm going to say to this guy as I go to chop him, prove your strength. VG knows why I said that. VG knows why that's important.
Do I?
Well,
Do you?
You may not know Joy. Well, I'm also gonna bonus action Haug. So my armor glows with the Haug rune, and yeah.
Okay.
Is somebody being an overpowered gamer?
Listen, I don't appreciate these shots taken at me. I can only deal like 30 damage at close range, alright? It's not
Shut
even
the
that big.
fuck up, Orion. I didn't talk to the amalgamation of bullshit that is Orion.
16.
And action surge.
Okay. I was good. Okay.
Probably missed.
No, 16 actually hits him. For 20.
How much did he take before? 44?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. That's gotta hurt.
Yeah,
That's also
I want to draw this guy's attention. I want to know how he's reacting to these giant stuff being thrown at him.
Well, Action Search definitely did a number on him, and he really doesn't like you at all.
Does he reply at all to my call out at all?
He's gonna smack you in the face. Draxos, you're up.
Da-da-da.
Now is not the time for
Right.
banter.
Yeah.
Now is the time for action.
Would I be? I'm not flanking.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, am I? Sick. I have advantage on these strikes. Just making sure.
I mean, hey, this is the first true giant thing I've had to fight in the entire campaign. I want to enjoy this.
We're definitely
Don't fuck it.
we're definitely not doing flanking in the next campaign like we're doing right now. Okay, so 8 points of damage kills.
Oh, kill. Sick.
Oh, wait, that kills it? Fuck yes.
Bree,
What did you say to me?
you said something flower?
Good evening, beautiful flower.
What?
I'm gonna use
Listen,
my.
can y'all stop fucking in DC? Like, it's weird.
Thy rose is as sweet as. Okay, whatever.
I'll move. Middle of my turn.
Okay. Alrighty then. Theo.
Alright, so Theo will move out here, look at the giant, and he'll move a part of his cloak, and you'll see that he has now, instead of one wand of magic missiles, he has 3. He takes one out, and I will expend 6 charges.
Is that one below the maximum?
Huh?
It has 7 charges total, right?
Yeah, I just don't want to break it. I just want to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Fuck,
asking. Cool.
Yeah.
Roll it.
So that's basically that's 6th level, right? I'm not stupid.
Yep. 6th level magic missile.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast that shit real nice.
That's almost as good as Gilderoy. Gilderoy had a 5th level magic missile. Nice.
Only 11. Oh wait,
28.
no. Okay.
It's 28 points of damage. What are you talking about?
I thought it was only 11 for a second. We're good. So he just points at the giant and says, "I hope this works." Boom. Shit ton of magic missiles.
So the giant is looking extremely rough. And he's like, dude, fuck this. For his bonus action, he's going to pull out a horn and blow it. And then for his action, he's going to take 2 greatsword attacks against Grisha. True great axe
that
attacks.
sounds
Sorry.
like back up.
18, 28.
18 misses, but ow, that second one hits for a lot.
35
What
points
the-
of slashing
okay,
damage.
No, I use my reaction to do temporal shunt.
What's the range on temporal shunt?
I believe 120 feet. I'll
Fucking
ping
ping
in
it, boy.
chat.
There you
Just did, motherfucker.
Wisdom saving throw or vanish. Start of its next turn appears. Blah 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 blah. Cool. Okay. Frost giant wisdom save is not the best, but not the worst.
18. Oh, fuck me.
I'll take a 22.
Well,
You rolled a 19.
on the bright side, that 35 for me is halved because Haug.
Well,
true. So-
I tried, and that's my 5th level's gone.
17 points of slashing damage total.
Ow.
I
And
tried
then-
to help.
At
Let it be known.
the top
Yeah,
of
the first-
initiative.
The first attack smacks off the rune.
Wrong one. Where the fuck is these guys? There he is. At
I've
the
expended more resources than I thought I was going to.
at the top of initiative, there's going to be another giant walking in from the other end here,
I'm sorry, what?
and 2 more wolves. If I
Can you just, like, fuck off for 2 seconds?
No. There he is. Winterwolf 1, Winterwolf 2. Just put them like that. Sure. And then I
I
need to roll
forgot this
initiative
is
for them. as well.
BG. He doesn't fuck around.
I don't. I told you I was going to
BG's
make this
real?
harder.
VG's really not happy that we beat his dragon like we did.
No, I knew you were going to beat it super easily. It's just a matter of testing the waters for what's to come. And now that I know what you guys can handle, I can do a lot more stuff. That one died.
BG, don't say these things to
Descending
me.
and Astra.
Oh, my turn.
Nope, actually, sorry, hold on. Forgot.
Never
It
mind.
was the dogs. Dogs should technically.
Hey, look,
Okay, all those are
everything goes before
dead.
me now.
How far is Dolores allowed to just like hop over the dead body of the?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's. Oops, not what I meant to click. Lord, just move. I'm gonna put right. This is within 5 feet of Grisha, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'd be worried if it wasn't.
Probably going to kill.
Okay.
If you hit, you
the-
probably kill him. Let's find
Dolores
this.
do a nom. That's all I have to say.
I'm gonna bite his
And then-
dick off.
That's at least the size of a small log.
Alright,
As opposed to
I'm
a
gonna head
large
out.
log. 12 points of damage. That is exactly enough to
Hi,
kill.
Bree, see you.
Oh, nice.
So the wolf lunges, hops up onto Grisha's back, using her as a springboard, jumps and bites into the throat of this giant, rips his jugular out. His jugular? His jugular. Excuse me. He doesn't have a fucking
Good
jugular caught in his neck.
puppy.
And the giant
he
goes
hit
toppling
him.
backwards into the building behind him, like crushing into the second floor, causing most of it to collapse and causing part of the first floor to collapse as well.
Wait, my books I was gonna get later. Shit.
There's more books in
It's
this.
just left over.
There's some bloody books in here. You want them?
Yeah, I have to fill up the library, damn it.
I'm just like, yeah, Dolores, you go. That's my puppy over there.
Bonk.
Hey guys, remember last time whenever the wolves had direct access to my face?
That's Astra.
Oh wait, is there
Kinda
something
have-
still alive? Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another
There's-
giant.
Oh,
There's
there's one
three-
more wolf.
And a
There was
giant.
5 of them. Oh, there's another. More are coming. Okay.
More like more,
That's
yeah.
why.
Yo,
I was
pay
about to say, did I
attention.
just miss 3 separate enemies at the beginning of this?
Yes.
Technically the beginning of this round, yes, but
The giant that just died blew a horn and summoned these guys in.
god damn it.
Okay.
Well, fuck.
Have neither of these have been hit, right?
Nope.
Okay. Can I see this one to attack it? Is that?
You can see all 3 of them. They are
Okay.
ginormous.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I'm gonna just attack this one. And why isn't my thing going?
I have a dumb
19 points of
question.
damage. 19, very nice. Anything else?
No, you can't fuck it.
You sure?
I didn't stutter. I have no idea what you're talking about. Hero, can you please be quiet?
Yeah.
I think that's it, because I'm at a pretty
I'm sure if I tried really hard.
spot right now.
I love breath weapons. Go right there. Breath weapon
I
on
do.
Kage and Draxos. Everyone,
What's up?
you two, make me dexterity saves.
Gotcha.
And
Yes.
you both have the paladin aura.
Yes, I don't
Yes, you
think it will matter because 18.
Ah!
Oh,
You. That's
Ew.
one less than you needed.
Really? That's tough.
Yeah. It's only a DC
How much?
12. Alright, so 21 points of frost damage to Draxos and 10 points of frost damage to Kage.
You know what?
Nope,
At least I
zero,
wasn't
zero
really-
points damage. Sorry.
Kage.
Sorry, dexterity save.
I take 0.
That's that Winterwolf's turn. Kage's up next.
Okay, can I go this way without taking an opportunity attack from that wolf?
Mhm.
Okay. I go shwoom.
I'm sorry, could you say
And
that sound
then,
effect?
so do I get 1 branding smite with attack?
So yeah, so when you hit whatever you hit with the next attack that you do,
Okay.
he does the branding smite damage and then does the extra stuff as well.
I'll have it ticked for both, just in case I miss one. Okay.
This
I'll take that one.
motherfucker said,
I
"I'm
don't
gonna go
think that-
punch
Well,
this
just
giant
roll
and
one at a
see
time.
what happens."
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a brown.
Boom,
This motherfucker's
boom.
like fucking Crocodile Dundee or whatever the fuck. Steve Irwin, he
So
says,
that'll
I'm
hit.
gonna go look at this. I'm
18.
gonna poke it with a stick.
So it's 18 on the frost giant,
And then,
and then another 8 on top of that.
flurry of blows and stunning strike.
9 and 11 to 20. No, 20 total.
You're asking for a Constitution save from a giant?
Weirder things have happened.
Fuck it.
25.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can't
I
wait
think
for
Alright.
Glory to knock the giant flat on its ass.
Ryan, you're up.
I legitimately am waiting for the giant to go roll a nat 1 and be like, well, alright.
Well, on the ground I go.
You know, that's a good point. Can he ever be knocked down by?
Yeah, it doesn't specify a size.
No, I know. I'm just saying the DC might not even be.
12.
I know. I don't know. I don't think the frost giant can even be knocked down by prone.
Hide as a bonus action.
That's my job.
Hey.
And that's your turn, right? Because you can't attack from there.
Well, then I move. And then and then I pew.
Well, I don't. Okay, I don't understand how that works. I'm gonna say no.
First I move.
What?
then I
You've let
pew.
that happen.
You can
let
get
that happen before.
you can
VJ.
get sneak
You-
attack, but you can't have advantage because
You've let
Kage's
that
right
happen
there.
before.
You,
Alright.
you literally ducked away from the door and then back into the doorway. Like what the fuck? You're in 0 different spot from where you were before.
Alright, here,
Uh,
I'll shoot him through the fucking window then.
Okay. I'm still not gonna give you advantage because that's a tiny window and the angle is fucked.
Alright,
Unless you're gonna
fine.
unless
Well,
you're
hold
gonna
on.
Scott Pilgrim yourself out the
Fine.
window.
You could just shoot him from here.
You could just go outside the house, run around the corner, and hide. Like it costs you 15 feet of movement.
Okay, fine. So from start of turn,
5, 10,
Like-
15, boom. Then hide,
hide.
19, and then advantage attack. There you go.
fine. If that's how it's gonna be.
Jesus.
Fucking
Do be
idiot.
like that sometimes.
And this is against the giant. I don't know, does a 32 hit?
Yes.
Wait, I
16.
deleted all that bullshit. Why is it still there?
You have to delete it from the attack.
I did. That's why I'm confused. Oh wait, no, I didn't delete it from the tech. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
16.
I'll fix that in a sec. And then, we'll go ahead. And can I get a wisdom saving throw on that one?
Maybe.
3 more damage. Oh, dang. Weird flex, but okay.
I'm very good at saves today for some reason.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's your turn.
tough.
Werewolf's
That's
next.
tough.
Well, yeah. I guess I'll I'll tactically reposition.
Here we have a visual image of Orion at the moment.
That's a 22 to hit Kage for 11 points of piercing, and I need you to make a DC 14
That
strength saving
just
throw.
hits me too. DC 14 strength save?
Yep.
22.
Plus, you were next to
There you
him.
go. No, he's not.
No, I went over to the giant and said, hey, fuck you,
I'm paying
smite.
attention on VG, I promise.
I doubt it.
I promise, dude. Hero, am I paying attention to the game?
Yeah.
Thank
Sure.
you.
11 points of piercing damage as well. There you go.
Okay,
Yes.
now I'm gonna bonus action Uvar.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bonus
Oh, you'll be
action,
thanking me. You'll be
I
you'll
won't
be
thank
me
you
for
for
that in a
anything
second.
in my life. No, I'm kidding.
It makes Kage giant.
I won't be able to do that ever because that requires 18th level giant.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, you could level up Bard and take in larger dudes.
That is true. I will be east grabbing this fucker twice.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I should have mentioned. No. This was the heavy one there. Okay.
A 21 and 13. Very nice.
34.
Nice. Chunking into this wolf, 2 slashes across its back. The red blood begins to pool very apparently over its fur and also on the snow on the ground. Draxos, you're up.
Also, if it matters at all, the Uvar rune is on east grabber.
Ping it in chat because I have no fucking clue what that does anymore.
I will ping.
Fifth time that Windows has tried to update in the past fucking hour.
People keep pinging shit and keep making that
Cool.
annoying.
Alright, Draxos, you're up.
Yep. Moving forward to this creature. /1. 27.
Yeah. That'll hit. 7 points.
17. And I'm
Oh,
assuming
now the giant goes
17
before
for 9.
me.
Very nice.
then I'm going to Divine Smite with the last one for. What's the first level spell? For doing 2d8. 11.
Cool, that'll kill.
Sick.
Boom. Another wolf bites the dust, and now it's dead.
Okay, so I'm
Bites
back.
dust. Another one gone. Another one gone.
Nicely done.
Bites the dust.
Giant's up next.
Again?
The one that you're fighting, yes. It's the first time he's
Yeah.
taken an attack on his turn. He's gonna make 2
Wait,
attacks.
I just took the 11 from him, though.
You took the 11 from the wolf that attacked you. This is from the
Oh, that
giant.
was the wolf.
And both of these are at advantage because he's gonna move right there.
Huh?
I'm gonna say one of them is
Oh,
flat.
Fuck.
Okay.
Oof.
So-
I'm down.
20, 40, 60,
I'm sorry,
68, 68, 75 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
what? Yeah, no, I got you. Don't worry.
That's all my HP. What?
I love giants. Alright, that's his turn. Theo, you're up. Actually, you know what? He doesn't give a fuck about you anymore, so he's gonna go step over your body 5, 10, 15.
That would. I thought you were saying he's gonna crush your body. I was like, that's tough.
20, 25.
I mean, if you want to be that stinky.
Yeah, he's short.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, how tall am I compared to this guy? Like, where do I line up at?
You are the size of a hobbit compared to him. He is a clean, like, 5, 10 feet above you. Theo.
So I'm probably about the size of the fucking giant child.
So can
You're a
bonus
toddler.
action click the boots? I got 60 feet of movement regularly, right?
Yeah.
Which I can use to skirt around this guy, right? And get
Yeah.
to him.
Easily enough.
So I'll do that, and then as an action, since I'm within at least 15 feet of the giant, I will grab his limp corpse, and I will cast the spell through my sword, Thunderstorm.
That'll work.
I'll
Oh boy.
Jeez,
Go ahead and
doing
roll that in chat when you stop having robot problems and then where are you teleporting to? Put yourself where you're gonna end up. Let's see. Winterwolf and the Frost Giant need to make con saves.
And also, yeah, with me.
Okay, so one fail, one success. The wolf takes 24 points of thunder damage, and the giant takes 12.
And then with as much movement as I have left, I want to try to drag Kage's corpse in further.
Would it be good to? Would I have to? Would it be a difficult terrain?
Well, let's find out how much movement you have left here. So you were there. You had to go here. You'd have to go around this thing. There, and then Kage was here-ish. You've got.
So
You can move him. You can move him 5 more feet from wherever you ended up.
Yeah, so I ended
Question:
up here.
Would I be able to move through the space of this cart, or?
Yeah,
I'll say difficult terrain. Because you're technically taller than it. It's like a fucking like a toy wagon.
I could probably just like kick it away as I'm walking.
Yeah, it's in your way, but you know you could step over it, I guess. Delore is up next, though.
Okay. I'm gonna just door.
Try to knock down the giant. Do it. Do it.
That's just like
Okay.
saying giant.
Do it,
things
it'll
fall.
be
Don't do
funny.
This is this
Don't do it. Don't. When Matt whispers,
we gonna come over here, and we gonna on the giant
Tactic.
again. Okay,
Yeah,
on
boy.
the
And you know what? Advantage.
Does-
Yeah, well, it gets advantage
Actually, no,
because
wait,
of
no,
pack
I-
tactics.
Oh yeah,
coming
never mind.
ahead.
And I think it
I
takes
just
my.
managed because
Spend your reaction if you want to, but it's not gonna do
No, no.
anything.
it's
I only
already
get the one.
advantage.
Yeah,
It's
never
already
mind, never mind.
advantage too.
Never mind.
Smack him in the face.
Double
11
damage.
points of piercing damage and a DC 1.
dumbass.
Come on, rolling that one. Rolling that one. Come on.
I don't think it matters. I think he's
He
got like
has
a
to
plus
roll.
18.
He has to roll above a 6, I think.
Wait.
No, he has to roll a 6 or higher. Yeah.
Aw.
Oh,
Cool. That's the dog's turn. Aster, you up.
Okay. I'm for Ryan.
You're gonna shoot Orion? Why would you do that?
No, the giant. I said the giant.
dang!
I
I,
heard
mean,
Orion.
I felt that. All right then.
Nice.
She's
24
telling you to do
points.
better, man.
I mean, wasn't the actual like mythical Orion a giant?
Yeah. He's a constellation. I don't know if he was a giant. He was certainly
Now the
a
question
hero.
is this a prequel to the Orion constellation, or is this, or am I named after the constellation Orion? brain.
You don't have a cool belt yet, so I'm gonna say I don't know yet. Kage, you have to make me a death saving throw, please.
Bet.
Yeah, I don't want a cool belt, but granted, it's my axe.
Ouch.
Ooh, that's 1 failure.
Is this gonna be a repeat of the fucking Wednesday game?
Horizon.
Don't worry. I have
No.
a thing that will save him.
I know. I'm just
So the
saying that.
TPK on Wednesday was everyone going full retard. All right, we haven't gone full retard yet.
Hey,
We haven't even
also
TPK'd yet.
all failed our death saves. All of us.
There was a TPK on
Full
Wednesday?
retard.
There was a TPK on Wednesday?
No, there was not in our game.
Not in our game.
We fought
though.
dinosaurs. we were not the dinosaurs.
That
We,
hasn't been the sessions in like 2 weeks. What happened?
I don't even think I got hit last game, but
That's
Orion, you saw
tough.
next.
I did, and it hurt him.
Make your attack.
I made Matt upset because I crit twice. Killed two of his fucking things. What are you gonna do? Anything?
Any minute now.
Matt,
Matty
shoot
shot.
the bitch.
Matty Patty.
Oh, wait, why?
You
My
fuck, it's
turn
your
order
turn.
like disappeared. I'm sorry. Hide.
Doing rogue things.
Lol.
Nice. I am so invisible. All right. I'm gonna super stealthily do a sneak roll out, and I'm gonna go, cha, and I'm gonna shoot my bow.
I just imagine this guy thinks he looks like a fucking
Sneak attack. 12 damage. Cool.
I rolled
And you rolled
one.
double ones on your Colossus Lair and sneak attack.
You know what? You know what? I'll take that lying down.
Alright,
I also rolled a 2 on the normal damage.
5, 10.
Ow. That was near minimum damage.
Oh, this is probably a good thing to.
You know what? No, never mind. I'm now
Could get-
gonna go behind this building.
Yeah, he's gonna get the wolf. I'm gonna cancel that. He's actually gonna. Now that he has his shit together, he's gonna go over here. And he's going to. Actually, you know what? He can't get the wolf. So he's just gonna attack with advantage on Grisha. That doesn't hit. Grisha, you're up.
Alright. Now, I could activate East Graver, give everyone a cold resistance in case someone starts doing cold shit, but I don't think that'll matter.
There's 2 things on the field, and they are probably going to die.
Yeah. Though, that wolf also just fucking stopped me from getting around to here.
Just smack the giant.
Actually, I could
Motherfucker. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's
just,
fine.
move to this side of the giant
You'd have to
to
move
get
around.
flanking with the wolf.
I mean, I guess.
I'll take the opposite from the winter wolf, but I want the advantage on the giant.
Alright. It's 25.
25 for 4.
Yeah. And then you need to make me a strength save.
DC 14.
Yeah. Not that it's gonna matter at all, but if you're gonna get knocked prone, you're gonna have less movement. Yeah, didn't think so.
Alright, I have advantage on the East Graver.
Yep.
And, I'm gonna insult the fuck out of this guy. I'm gonna say he's the lowest.
I think
I'm gonna
he's
say he's
already
below.
focused on Grisha.
I'm gonna say he's below a slave in the ordning. As I'm going to chop him.
Yeah, that guy kind of turned Kage into like much.
Yeah, he's dead.
I got bonked.
Basic.
Don't worry,
I know,
I will
but
fix the bunketing.
I'm
Is it
thinking of
bunketing?
I will fix the bunketing. It is fine.
So,
I'd like
I'll
to
tell
point
you
out,
this.
I rolled ass for damage.
I'll tell you this much: you know nothing about giant society. So no, you can't say you suck at the organing. It's not a thing you can do. You can say fuck your mom, but like,
I'm gonna say he's weak as a babe. There.
sure. Well, he dies after the first hit, so
Alright,
No, he died from the. I insulted him so bad he died.
he had 12. He had like 14 hit points left, so the first one killed, and then you have the second one that you'll
Yeah,
have
I
to
just-
reroll if you go do something else.
Yeah. I don't think I had enough movement to go anywhere else. So
Cool. Draxos,
Yeah, you do.
yep, 50 feet over here.
15.
you can move backward to where you came, but
Oh,
well,
yeah,
he had to
no,
move in a
so-
weird angle to. No,
Could I
you'd
go
have
back
to move
around?
into a weird. I don't know. You gotta fucking. Like,
He
you'd have to
could have still got it.
Why would that be?
Not unless you have reach somehow, which I doubt you have. Draxus.
Yep. Gonna move, 2 swings on the wolf.
I just fucking kneecap that giant because how tall I am compared to him.
You basically like
Fucking
slice his
hobbit.
stomach open because that's about how high you would swing it.
1,
Nice.
2. Guessing the second one misses.
No, the second one actually hits. So 14 points of damage total.
Oh, dump it of. I don't think it's needed. Not on my turn.
Theo.
Cleo.
I'm sorry, what happened? Oh, yeah, bleeding guy in front of me. I will take out a potion of supreme heal.
Nice.
Jam that down his throat.
Quick, chug this. Don't ask questions.
So
It may or may not be poison.
And I forget how much supreme healing is.
superior healing potion.
I said supreme.
You have supreme, terrible brand.
How the fuck did you afford a supreme healing potion?
You said it was 50 above a regular healing. That's why I asked specifically. And then you never got back to me confirming that, so I only had to go off the base assumption that it's 150 added
God
on
no.
extra
It's
per
a
the
Supreme
level.
Healing Potion is a very rare item, my friend. It's a
You
no.
never,
That's
according to
why I
him,
asked
you
for
never clarified.
specifics, VG. That's why I asked for specific.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, from how that
Look
appears,
in our
that's on you,
chat.
VG.
I mean, it probably existed, but I didn't give you an answer. So
Look, I said
that's going to be a lot.
They usually go up about 50 GP for each tier. I said, can I quote
Usually.
you on that? And then you said 50 for normal, 100 for greater period, generally speaking.
Generally speaking, yes. I didn't know you were buying the best healing potion on the entire planet. You
So
gotta
how
tell me
much
these
would they
things.
cost?
You can't keep me fucking in the dark. I'll give you a superior healing potion. At no extra
Okay.
cost. So 8d4
For
plus
fuck-
8 healing.
This is
You
why I
gotta, you
asked.
gotta tell. You can't just be like vague about these things. You gotta tell me exactly what you're going for.
Well, apparently he did ask for specifics, so.
He didn't ask me for a superior healing potion or a fucking supreme healing potion. He asked, "How much do potions cost?"
Do you have heal potions specifically?
Fucking roll your 8d6 plus 8 or whatever the fuck it is. It's 8d4
What is
plus
it?
8.
Dang, that
8d4
building
plus-
mystically collapses.
Fucking roll one.
Rocks fall, we don't know.
4 plus. Bam.
There we go. So Kage's back up at 28 hit points.
I will remove supreme healing potions from my.
That shit. Deloria, you're up.
He's like, oh.
Oh,
Whoever's watching XQC in the background, cut it out.
oh, giants. Does that mean
The giant's dead. The wolf is the only thing alive.
Okay. The Lord go in for nom.
Healing potions about 1,000 gold.
Get that advantage. Yeah, 13. DC 12. Hey, it actually mattered for once. Cool. Astray up.
And okie dokie. And then just 2 normal
Nope,
attacks.
2 attacks with disadvantage.
With disadvantage because it's.
Because it's prone.
Prone.
Got it.
That's the downside, is that your ranged attacks now will have disadvantage.
Okay.
It's funny
Cool,
that if
so that's
like
a
you were to
miss.
point blank someone with a
That's 14.
if you were to point blank someone with a bow, it would literally just be a normal shot if they were prone.
No, it'd still be a disadvantage, wouldn't it?
No, because it's attacks outside of 5 feet. So you'd have advantage on them being prone, but
Oh yeah, and then disadvantage.
I guess that's
'cause-
true. Just walk up and
Yeah.
fucking pop a cap in his head. Alright, Kage, you're back up at 28. Somehow you're inside of a house.
Remind me never to hit a thing like that again. Where are we? Am I in a house? Oh. I could technically make it to the wolf.
Yep.
If I walk outside.
Monks are crazy.
I will thank you, Theovane, for saving my life. Walk outside and go, oh hey, a fucking wolf. And then I will proceed to.
you have advantage because it's prone and flanking. So you have double advantage if it mattered.
And also it's about to die. Yeah, that'll do it. Second one kills.
Stab it straight through the skull.
This wolf gets knocked down, shot with arrows, and then Kage just sprints full thrust out the house and jams his spear into its head. That scene from fucking 300.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the combat, ladies and gentlemen.
That was a lot of spell slots.
I barely busted a sweat.
Didn't take a single point damage.
Oh, good for you, Orion. Come here, give me a hug. As Giant Grisha steps forward very menacingly.
As Giant Grisha
No.
shrinks back down to normal form.
Hey, I still have a minute.
No. You have
Rogue
like
bonus
maybe
action
20
dash,
seconds.
action dash, get the fuck out of there.
Hey, I still have had a few rounds.
Yeah, you had like 10 seconds. Okay.
Hey,
So,
nine.
surveying
Hey.
surveying
Yeah.
the battlefield and surveying the now dead giant corpses that are littering the town. This is the first time any of you have seen a giant in real life. You know they existed, and that they held dominion over this land for a long time before they were kicked out by the founders.
I have a question.
And they
How big
often fought
is-
with
oh, sorry.
the other overlord in this area, whose name was Malfinix, who was a white dragon.
Mucinex? Wait, sorry.
Yeah.
Malfinix.
Yes, Mucinex the dragon. For all your cold and flu symptoms.
I'll stop my reserve for because I think they last 10 minutes.
It's not Mucinex. He causes the cold.
No, they still last a minute. So.
So seeing them here for the first time in centuries is quite worrying to all of you. And as you're pondering this fact, a small voice pipes up from around one of the corners of the buildings. It says, hey, you guys are pretty tough. And
Theobane turns around, points sword.
hold on, where the fuck did I put him?
Actually, and also the event. This is actually the first time you've seen me invoke my runes, so you actually noticed the runes were glowing and shit on my stuff.
Wait, no, hold up. I'm zooming in on this boy. Hold up.
So stepping
Where is
around the
he?
corner is a young boy, probably 16-ish years old, somewhere in his upper teens.
It's a half dragon.
He has like kind of palish gray horns growing out of the top of his head, most strikingly, and patches of scales covering his face and his neck, where you can see where he's not bundled up against the cold.
Theobane, still shaking from, giants, shakily points a sword at him. Who goes that?
He's like, fuck! Listen, I'm not gonna try and kill you, please. Don't stab me.
Kage just kind of pulls the sword down to the ground.
You know, I think that's actually the first time we've heard that in months.
Just Theobane. I will kill you.
Quick question,
Yeah.
just for the sake of curiosity, how big is East Grabber compared to the great axes these frost giants are using?
Like
You
tiny.
can't stop trying to steal giant shit to use.
The
Stop it.
So, like, I was a bit wondering, 'cause it's supposed to be my East Grabber's supposed to be an axe used by like
Yeah.
an ice giant. So
Grisha's
the fact
axe is an infamous weapon used by the leader of the Frost Giants, who was an overlord himself.
So the
way
fact that this
back when.
thing is as small as it is compared to them now means that it was magically shrunk.
Magic items tend to shrink to whatever their wielder's size is. That's not an uncommon thing to see.
Oh, I
So
actually
if
didn't
you
know.
put it in the giant's hand.
That's generally what happens when you have
Like
a
even
magic
out of character, I didn't know that.
It's a thing.
So you put it
I'm
in
gonna-
the giant's
I'm gonna tell
hand.
Theo to go take a nap somewhere. You look exhausted.
I'm actually gonna
Anyway.
rifle through the stuff on the frost giants.
Ignore
So a
the
lot of-
child with weird scales.
Look, you guys are
They-
handling that. I'm more interested in the fact that there's fucking giants.
They're
You heard it
impressive.
here first, folks. Grissa doesn't care about children.
They are impressive in more ways than one. But other than that, there's
What?
nothing you can use on their bodies.
I was gonna ask
Whoa.
any writings, anything in anything.
Anyway,
You need a pretty
So,
big fucking
if-
scroll for a giant of this size to read it correctly.
if I may be so blunt, who the fuck are you?
Easy there. I'm not trying to kill you. My name is Galwin. I came here a long time ago, and I've kind of been hanging out here ever since the Frost Giants came and tore up the village. In hiding, trying not to get killed.
And you didn't go get help, or how the fuck did you manage to survive here?
Are you kidding me? Look around you. There's open wastes everywhere but this town. If I left, the wolves would have gotten me before I even made it like 200 yards.
How the fuck did you? They can smell. Did they not fucking smell you?
See, I'm clever like that.
We
Oh,
covered
don't
in
tell
so
me
much
you rubbed
dirt.
yourself in shite.
He's a very dirty boy. He hasn't had a shower in a very long time. But basically, like he's
come here. Just come closer. It's annoying to speak to you at that distance.
okay. You promise you won't stab me?
Well,
Yeah.
don't do anything like no sudden movements, and then sure.
Yeah, I'll try not to.
Yeah,
So
I
anyway,
snapped my fingers a few times, and he starts to
Kind
get
of
cleaned off.
fidgety.
oh Jesus, thanks. I could have done that myself, but anyway, that's not the point. Look, you
Ears
guys
perk up.
clearly can.
Someone saying,
You guys can clearly handle yourselves. I mean, you took down 2 of those fucking things, so I was wondering if maybe you'd be willing to help me out.
I mean, we're here to help, I guess. So, what do you need?
Yeah, as you can tell, these things are kind of everywhere now. Um, it's kind of the reason why the town's dead and empty. But not all of them are dead. When they came the first time, they took people away, and they took my aunt and uncle away. I was hoping you'd help me try and find them.
Question:
Where'd
is,
they
is
go?
is this guy like a local to this village? Like, do I know him from the last time I was here with my tribe?
You have no idea who this kid is. Let's see. Would anybody know? No, nobody would know who this kid is.
I do a like? Wait, does it take time to cast a spell?
Depends on what spell it is,
One action, detect thoughts.
I guess.
You know, I don't think we want to be doing that. Anyway,
I'm gonna take
I mean,
off my
I
helmet.
can't say that you do it if you want
They
to. But like,
they grabbed as many people as they could take alive, and they dragged them up north, somewhere in the mountains. I'm not entirely sure, but that seemed to be the direction they were headed.
Yeah, with us.
I didn't fucking follow them. They're just scared as shit. But I did manage to find a hiding place in a cave nearby in an abandoned mine shaft, and I also found hiding places here when they came calling. Some of my stuff is in the cave, so I wouldn't mind going back there if you wouldn't mind. But I also kind of want to find my aunt and uncle.
No use trying to track down your aunt and uncle when we're on death's door ourselves, or at least some of us. Kage, how you holding up?
Remind me, VG.
I don't
The
know.
ship's a quarter-mile away from here, right?
Yes,
Kaga's just like holding his like chest, where he got fucking.
the mine is
Bitch.
actually not too far away. It's just over that ridge over there, and he points to some direction.
If you wouldn't mind just taking shelter there, that would be much appreciated.
Well, I say I'd like to,
Match.
but it's also kind of overrun with wolves. They've been using that as their den.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna take off my helmet, walk up to the kid.
How many wolves, might I ask?
A lot.
I say we go back to the ship. We wait. We rest there, and then we deal with the wolves in the morning.
How far away is the ship?
Half-mile hike.
Quarter mile.
mile.
Quarter-mile hike.
Fuck.
You good with any kind of travel, young one?
I mean,
How many wolves? Can you take a guess?
not
I believe
really.
the last time he said it
I-
was
the
a
last
lot,
time-
which again,
The last time I was there, it was an entire pack, and if anything, there's more now.
Oh, brother.
I could go much out.
We're pretty good at taking care of multiples, but I don't think blowing up the cave, especially if it has your stuff in it's a great idea.
Oh, right, yes, of course.
Luckily, I have some more subtle methods, but
I
still.
can.
Has anyone against going back to the ship to rest? There's food, warm beds.
Kaga's already leaving back to the ship.
The kid's like, I'm
Oh,
good
dude.
for. You guys have a
How old
ship.
is this kid? How old does the kid look?
Why do you have a ship in the?
Oh, you'll see. Don't
in the
worry.
snow.
I'm gonna lean down with a smile. It's a flying ship.
Oh, I don't believe you, but okay.
Well, wait till tomorrow and I'll show you.
Not tomorrow. We got work to do
let's
tomorrow,
hear some
Grisha.
more.
Entertain the children later.
Ah, fine, Orion. I have a flying ship, but I can't even have fun with it.
Well, you didn't even
Fucking
come
what?
into
You're
the
running
business of
over with the flying ship.
You didn't come into the business for having fun, as it were.
I mean, to be honest, I'm actually kind of excited to fight you.
Oh wait, I think I fucked up my health. Hold up.
Oh boy. You rode button pretty hard there, buddy.
Well, fighting, just encountering alone. We haven't seen any of these in centuries. Like the dragon,
So you're excited to fight anything.
those weird elves, now giants. It's like back in the time of the founding.
That's not
Yeah,
big shot.
Oh, so you guys already know about the dragon too, huh?
Wait.
Oh.
Wait. What did this dragon look like? Was it red?
No, God no, it was white.
Oh,
White as the snow.
Another one.
Another one.
Fuck me.
There was a red dragon at PAX.
Oh yeah, no, I knew about that one. I thought you were talking about the white one that flies overhead every now and then.
So I'm
Every-
assuming that this banner is the dragon.
Yeah, most of his troops were wearing that when they came and sacked the village.
Wait, so
Wait,
the dragon,
The dragon
has
has
troops.
troops.
Well, yeah. What the fuck have you guys been doing?
Murdering
We're-
Murdering a dragon.
Well,
we're
all right. I guess
A
that's
red
fair,
dragon,
but how has nobody figured out what the hell's happened here?
because no one's
No
come to
one came
investigate.
until us,
God damn.
and we've been a bit busy taking care of dragons.
Well, that's
Yeah,
fantastic.
I don't know if you're aware, young one, but there's a war going on.
Yeah, I know there's a war going on, but I mean, really? Like, no, but zero people knew about this? God, I mean,
Well, I mean, I'm assuming anyone that they did send came back dead, or didn't come back at all, I guess.
I really hope they didn't come back dead. That would be horrible.
No, that's happening in Serpent House with the Undead Rising. We can deal with that later.
Why? What are you guys talking about? I'm scared. I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Let's get
Anyways,
rolling.
let's go back to the ship. I reach in my bag and I pull out a broom and I sit on it and I fly back.
Come
I'm
with
gonna
me.
pick
Come
up
with
my
me, young one.
arrows.
I imagine it's been a long time since you've had a warm meal.
Yeah, it's been a while. He's
I can cook again! Yes!
he is thin as a rail and freezing cold. So this is going to be fantastic for him.
I'll,
How long does
I'll
East
take
Grabbers
off my
Aura
cloak.
last?
A minute.
I'll take off my cloak and toss it to him.
Well, since we're taking a long rest anyway, to give everyone a bit of reprieve from the cold, I'll go ahead and just
Thanks.
pop it now.
The cold doesn't bother me as much as it does other people, but that helps.
Did the cold never bother you anyway?
No!
Oh, someone.
Suddenly, 20 more Iron Frost Giants show up.
All right. So who wants to fight an abominable snowman?
No, not Marshmallow.
Frosty
Alright.
showed up and he's pissed.
Well,
Yeah,
I'll
like-
freeze my ass off all the way to the ship.
I'll have just for Ryan to come over to me. Just walk
I'm
with me. I can at least buy you a minute of reprieve.
I have a better idea. I'm gonna pick up, like, is there like a stick or like loose like wooden rubble on the ground?
There's plenty.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up a stick, press the digitation of fire at the end of it. This should do for a little bit.
Can presto dry soggy wood?
Dry soggy?
Can it dry
Yeah,
wood?
I mean,
Yeah, I can dry it and then light it on fire. Sure.
I was just wondering. I don't know. I mean, because it's a snowy landscape. There's not a whole lot
I'm
you can.
gonna go ahead
light
and
on
pop
fire.
East Grabbers Aura just to give anyone nearby me a brief reprieve from the cold.
Yeah,
We're
so
walking.
you've got a torch in a windy, snow-swept environment. It's good enough.
Yeah, but it'll at least warm me up a little bit.
It'll warm people up a little bit too. I think with Presto you could warm yourself too for a minute or so.
Oh yeah, true. It's an hour. Duration up to an hour.
There you go.
You chill warmer flavor up to one
That's a good point.
cubic
Did I
foot
give him
of
Presto?
non-living material.
I did give
So I
him
would
Presto,
have,
so
like-
he's just going to do that himself too. So Galwin, actually, you watch as he watches you do that Presto thing, and then he's like, "Oh, cool, I can do that," and he does it on himself as well on his cloak. And you can see that there's like little white magic sparkles that kind of fly from his fingertips onto his cloak, and then his like he starts to like lightly steam from the heat change.
How old is this kid?
16,
The hell, dude.
maybe 17.
Yeah, he's basically an adult.
He's as close to a brand new adult as you're gonna get.
How-
And this
I guess
this
I-
is
I
also
guess I-
setting off like the kid looks like a fucking half dragon in progress, but the half dragons you've seen also could not do magic. They could breathe fire and shit, but they couldn't do magic. So this is strange.
Sorry, I had a bad cough there.
I'm,
bad.
I'm not gonna puppy scrub Zora then because that's just a waste game. Everyone gets
Nah,
one
he's
level
fine. Yeah, and this is setting off. This is setting off so many like confused alarm bells in your guys' heads at this point.
up.
So-
yes, certainly. Any particular reason you can do magic, young?
Well, I have no idea why, but when they attacked, like I went and I hid, and then I got really scared, and then after that I just kind of passed out, and when I woke up, like I had horns on my head, and it was really fucking weird, and at one point, like there was one of those wolves that came and like scavenged in town, and it saw me and it tried to attack me, and I got scared again, so I like put my hands up to like slap it or something, and then I shot ice out of my hand, and I don't know how I do these things, but I've been practicing a little bit.
Well, me and Theovan can teach you a little bit more and see if there's anything more to it.
I can also help a little.
I mean, cool.
Oh yeah, I
don't
forget you
trust your
cast spells
magic.
sometimes because you haven't done it in like weeks.
It's true. You haven't cast a bard spell.
Maybe leave it to the actual person who studies magic, Grisha.
Grisha is actually rusty because you haven't done that in 4 months.
Hey, I've been casting spells.
Yeah, cure
Okay.
wounds.
Like
All my sources
what?
know that
Healing
one.
word.
Oh yeah, no, not even
One
cure
spell.
wounds. Healing word. Gotta preserve that action economy.
Yeah, right.
If healing word is outside of combat too, it's the worst.
I've also used cantrips,
Oh no, not cantrips.
and I've also
So-
used magic item spells.
Hey, I'm super sorry. I just
Those
have
don't count.
Hey,
All
so
right,
there's
anyway,
there's a kid here.
what?
There's a 16-year-old kid who has like patches of white scales and grayish horns coming out of his head.
Oh no.
Looks to be he's about 16, and he introduced
We
himself
have-
as Galwin. He also knows, for some reason, knows how to do magic. A little bit of magic.
remember the last weird
And
child
there's
we
another
picked up
guy.
randomly?
Yeah.
It was a boy in the serpent house. He was the one that had the little spirit protector, wasn't he?
I believe that was a rhetorical question, Grisha.
He's
No, actually, I should tell you about him, Theo. You might be interested to know that that he had like this spirit protecting him.
Draxos just approach him, just holding out a hand. Hello, my name is Draxos, Commander Draxos. What's your name? He has just a worried, concerned look for his face, like he shouldn't be here at this time.
He kind of like gives you like a little smile and shakes your hand, and says, "Hi, Commander Draxus. I'm Galwin. Galwin Stoat."
It's great to meet you, Goblin.
Draxus,
What are you?
roll me a
Yeah.
history check real quick.
Oh no. 17.
Gee, Draxus' history is off the fucking chain, dude.
Right? The last name Stoat sounds familiar to you, and you're thinking like, where the fuck have I heard that before? And you're like, oh, that's probably where I heard that before. The Stoat family is a noble family from Orn. They are they made their trade in furs, and they're very wealthy, and they have a large mansion in the more expensive district nearest the castle in Orn itself.
This is a long way from Orn, isn't it? No, is it?
Yeah,
Out of
it's
care.
it's
It's
like
12 days.
it's like it's like a 2-week
Kind
journey.
of just gives
Like,
him a raise.
it only took us 3 days because of our ship.
Quite a lot far.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say. I came here to live with my aunt and uncle for a little while. And well, that didn't turn out super well, as you can tell.
Well, I am so sorry to hear this. Can you tell us what happened? What occurred while we just received word? We decided to investigate this at this time. And as he's saying that, he's healing himself and Grisha of their injuries too.
There's yeah, you guys don't pay attention very often, do you? So the giants came and they attacked the town and they took people away and I got scared and I hid and then this fucking shit happened to me and he points to all the scales and horns and shit on his face. Also, I can do magic, sort of. And he like points a finger at the wall and a small beam of frost energy comes out and like puts a snowflake spiderweb pattern across the brick.
Is this the same thing? Can I tell if this was the same thing that the experimentation was happening? The people.
No, you don't know. Okay. You don't know what the fuck that transformation does. No one's figured out how it works yet. But somehow this kid has dragon-esque features, and somehow he has magical abilities.
Gotcha.
Daxus, were you here for the dragon?
Say again? What?
There's a white dragon.
Oh, the banner is what you're referring to?
No, the actual white dragon.
There's an actual white dragon. There's another one.
Wait a second.
And it has troops.
Yes, and it has troops.
Yeah.
Theovan, you're familiar with the Roth case, right? What kind of dragon was in that orb?
Can we please go back to the ship? I'm hurting really bad.
Hold on. Matt was saying something.
I'm assuming you guys are walking to the ship as you're talking.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
It's we're walking and talking.
Just walking through town.
Kage, you owe me 150.
So Orion asked Theo what he knows about the orbs.
Yeah, he specifically Orion asked specific about the Roth case. Since we said that.
The Roth case?
Yeah.
That was a good question. Theo, if you want to, you can roll.
Like, Matt, if you wouldn't mind repeating what you asked, just
roll a retroactive.
What do you know about the Roth case? What kind of orb was that?
Theo, roll a retroactive investigation check.
Investigation, you got it, Bubba.
Do a flashback to maybe Theo had heard of this event.
Flashback to Theo going through his fucking paperwork, just stamping it all.
Yeah.
Being like,
so, while you're researching the orbs of dragonkind months and months ago, you did hear about a recent case where one was uncovered, and believed to contain the essence, the soul, the form of Malfinex, the ancient
white dragon,
the ancient overlord. Yeah.
Wait, so
as far as you know, however, he has not broken out of that prison. As far as you know.
Oh no!
With a 23 investigation check and looking into the history of this guy, you do know that Malfinex was unlike other white dragons in the fact that he was smarter than them. White dragons typically were not the most intelligent creatures. They were more animalistic or barbaric when it came to interacting with them and how they behaved. Malfinex was a different story. He is uncharacteristically intelligent, and that led him to seek power through not only his brute strength and cunning, but through the use of magic and intellect.
You're saying you have a magic dragon?
He was one of the most powerful wizards of his time.
Fuck me.
Okay, Nivizet.
So you see, like internet. Okay, we're good. You see Theovan just like walking and then thinking, and then he just stops walking, kind of just goes to his knees and starts like nearly trying to pull his hair out.
Are you alright, Theo, man? Are you alright, Theo?
Young man.
Uh-huh.
You want to mention that dragon's name one more time?
Well, I don't know its name. I just know it was a big white fucking dragon.
And it had a lot of troops, and then you...
Yeah, sometimes it flies overhead and it's really fucking terrifying.
Wait, I could have sworn the kid said that dragon's name. Malfinex.
No, the kid never said the dragon's name. I said the dragon's name. I was saying that in reference to a white dragon you had heard about before. The kid does not know shit. He just knows that there's a dragon, there's dragon people, and there's giants, and there's winter wolves.
And now he has magic.
And he has magic, yeah. Somehow. He is as confused and fucked up in the head as you would think. a 16-year-old kid going through all this garbage would be.
It's basically magic puberty. It sucks ass. Anyways.
Yeah.
So, this is of course.
Could you imagine just the slightest like breath could send a ray of frost off anywhere? It'd be insane.
Does that have anything pertaining to this case?
Yeah, we recently, I was doing research on orbs of time. We have a couple in our possession. One of the more recent ones was one again of particular
You are
and was
robotic,
also.
I am sorry.
Yeah, we get what you're saying.
Fuck me. Testing.
Yeah, one of the more recent cases was the White Dragon Mountain Roth case. Blah blah blah.
Was a white dragon who, upon also being ruthlessly powerful, was also a magnificent spellcaster. In other words, if that dragon escaped, these things are not looking good.
Understood. Alright.
But hey, Eagle House has the orbs of dragonkind secured, so that shouldn't be the same dragon.
You know, I'm not the smartest person here. I know that for a fact. Though I'm fairly certain the odds of there being 2 white dragons are extremely low.
It's always a
I mean,
possibility.
at one point a bunch had to exist, right? So it's not terribly unlikely that they're 2 different ones. It's just a
And
really unfortunate coincidence, and possibly not a coincidence.
Furthermore, this is our luck we're talking about here.
Oh fuck, you're right.
Ah, shite.
We're still,
I love how it's the luck that makes everyone agree.
we're all heading back to the ship, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're almost there. It's a big ol' hike.
Draxus is just rubbing his eyes. For now, let's just take a step at a time. We'll be able, the event will be able to possess or gain a orb of dragonkind in order to possibly restrain the dragon.
I don't. Yeah, I don't
not
know
how
if
that
there's any.
That's not how that works. That's not how that works at all.
May or may not be how that works. You have no idea how these are made.
I'm just going to send a quick message while we're walking, and I am going to use sending to contact one of my superiors.
There's one guy in the entirety of the world who makes it. His name is Giovanni, and he makes master balls that catch dragons.
Awesome. Dude, that's what I want to do when I grow up.
No.
That's what I'm going to do when I grow up.
Make master balls.
It's a master of earth magic. Alrighty.
Anyway,
So,
I'm gonna contact one of my superiors, and basically, one, ask if that one orb of dragonkind is still in storage, and if they don't know, they should probably check on that. And 2, just say, "Hey, there's giants and dragons." That kind of sucks now.
Also, Drax would say, I think you should let them know about the child.
Yes.
I'll try to handle that in the next sending. I just want to report back.
Understood.
So get
Also, quick issue is that to get the child to somewhere where we can get Inquisition to help him out, we'd have to fly 3 days back east.
Yep, he's most likely either going to stay on the ship or stay with us.
Your call, kid.
I'm coming with you to find my aunt and uncle.
Fair enough. I appreciate the
I-
appreciate the bravery.
I mean, I'm gonna hide behind you guys the whole time. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, like, I'm not gonna just sit by and let you do my dirty work for me.
Drax
Can
is
you
in the process of just biting his tongue.
I could do it.
If you
I got-
need to speak,
I've got
Jackson,
shit.
speak.
I killed a wolf before. I'll be fine.
Yeah, but have you killed dragons, giants, and weird abomination wolves before?
I'm working on it.
Young one?
You know what? I take a little.
No.
thing
I
out
am
my
pulling this kid
pocket.
aside. I'm sorry, but I need to say this.
Well, I'm stopping. If you can't pull him aside, we're all here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
I'm really gonna. I'm really gonna pull him. Like, I mean, pull him aside, like just to the side. I'm not like. Young one, I know better than any, I know very much what it's like to have loyalty to your family. But you've said it yourself. You're new to these abilities. You don't know how they all work yet.
I figured some stuff out.
If you go into a fight without knowing what you're doing, you will die, and your family that is still alive will mourn you.
Well, that's why I have you
It's not
guys.
like he's safe on the ship.
Also,
We have to keep him with us.
there's a problem of if we try to protect you, like if we go out of our way to protect you, it can put the rest of us at risk. Also, then there already would be for fighting giants, but you get my point.
Well, look, I appreciate the concern, but you're not my mom. I'm coming with you, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, well, I can always tie you up to the mast.
You can try.
Oh, yeah, you have magic, you probably teleport.
Are we done?
There you go. You're
Let's
catching
move.
on there,
Come on.
buddy. You are stuck with me, and that is the end of that. Thank
Whatever.
you very much.
Listen,
Fine.
if he knows how to teleport, he can at least teleport to safety if things go far, far south.
Listen. Excuse me. Do you at least have any information you can give us of the last known visit, like where we can investigate next?
Well,
Cave.
my cave has a bunch of wolves in it, and I kind of drew a little bit of stuff, and I have like a little bit of a journal. But
Nice.
it's among my shit, and you gotta go get
It's
it.
in the cave. Outstanding.
That's in the cave,
Outstanding.
and there's a bunch of wolves in there. So yeah, we could go get that, or I could wing it, and we could just walk toward the mountains until we see something.
I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah, probably not the best idea, huh?
I'd say our next course of action is to go investigate the cave, take care of the threats, create a defense perimeter, and see what we can find from there. Does that make sense?
As long as I get my stuff back and I get to tag along, I'm coming with you. I'm game.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Sounds good. Yes. Did I get an answer back from my sending?
After a while, you'd get the answer back. This is most worrying. We have examined the orb, and the orb we had was an illusion. Do what you can.
Wait,
So you see Theovane just like pause, get a mess, like put his hand up to his temple as if listening to something, and then you just like see a single tear roll down his face.
I just realized something.
So and then the rest of the message is: do what you can. We'll send help ASAP.
Okay, so I assume we're at the ship at this point. For fuck's sake.
Would anyone mind if I mention something out of character, just because I just realized something?
What?
Roth was charmed by that orb. If the orb they have is an illusion,
Mhm.
Roth may still have the orb.
And then broke it.
Somehow.
What Hunter's saying is that Roth can be here if the dragons are one and the same. Or Roth could be dead. Or Roth could still be at Magic Boot Camp. Who
I
fucking
was
knows?
also thinking Roth could also be something we have to fight.
That's tough.
Nah, Roth was bitch
This
made.
is
I
what
mean, what
happens when
anyway?
you abandon characters.
I love how you giggled. You heard that little so you know it reached somewhere. Or maybe you just overthought it.
Somewhere in the back of my head, I just thought of a half-dragon version of the pet. The pet wolf.
I have Dragon Sagira.
Yeah, a
That's
pet
awesome.
half-dragon panther. Be weird as hell.
I hate all of you equally. Anyways,
I appreciate it. I'll remember that.
When we get back to the
Hey.
ship, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a hot meal in this fucking kid.
I will.
Jesus Christ!
pull-
Can I go murder my dog real quick? Holy Christ! She is.
Guys,
Phrasing.
Holy
I
hell.
will pull Draxos, Orion, and Kage to the side while Grisha pretends to be a mother.
Wait,
Oh,
I
thanks.
Oh, yeah. I thought Sky would be like, I don't know, frolicking with the wolf somewhere.
Alright, sorry, you pulled me to the
you're
side.
not wrong.
Yeah, I pull everyone else to the side basically, and I go, so,
What's
remember
the
how I
button?
said that the eagle has definitely reclaimed that orb?
What's the bad news?
Yeah, it turns out that orb was an illusion.
I need a moment. And Drax is actively taking a step away, kind of looking over,
Can
tapping.
I also mention that means Grisha fucking called it too.
Oh god. Oh my god, no.
Um,
Holy fuck.
What?
I'm so sorry if that like cut you off. I fucking. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Whoa,
Disconnected. Hunter, please continue. I'm so sorry.
I was saying that also means that Grisha fucking called it.
So, yeah, so the really, really ruthless, smart, cunning, and magically gifted white dragon could very well be on the loose with troops, as well as there's a bunch of giants with giant wolves. Theovane says this and then retreats to the library.
I
You
didn't
can
sign up for
whisper-
this.
Out of curiosity, is anyone going to inform Grisha about this?
No.
Eventually.
That's tough.
There's a reason we were all pulled to the side, and it was
Well,
not
I
to
was-
inform
I
Grisha
was
after the fact.
dealing with the kid.
Kage just goes into the corner of the library, sits down, puts his fists together, and meditates.
Like, someone please inform Grisha because I
Short
have
rest.
something I want to say to the group.
No.
Nope.
Stop metagaming.
No. Oh, fair.
Stop asking for information that you're not gonna get. You fuck.
Well, let me see something to fill me
Uh,
in. That's part of the-
So back on the ship, you guys are talking,
I'm
discussing
taking
what's
off.
happening. The Goblin is pleasantly warm and well fed now, and thanks you profusely. he's a little bit of a perky lad as it is, but then like once he gets food in him, he's a chatterbox.
Oh,
He's
God.
going on and on about holy crap, thank God you guys came, like the place was already hell enough, and then all of a sudden this shit happens, and now my aunt and uncle are missing, and oh my god, this is crazy.
It's
I'll start crying.
So,
things tend to happen.
are we taking
Do
a
we have a
full
spare
long
quarters
rest, or
for
are
the
we taking
kid now that I think about it?
You can just take my room. I don't care.
I was gonna say the same. I will rock, paper, scissors you for it, you little shite.
Quick,
Drax just has a deadpan stare, and that's all he's gonna say.
fight me for who gets to protect the child.
After I feed the kid, I'm gonna go find Theo because I actually do want to talk to him about something.
Destroy the child.
This isn't metagaming. This is a legitimate
Whoa,
question.
whoa.
Fucking Alex Jones meme.
Quick thing. Are we taking a short or long rest?
Kage is taking a long rest. He's sitting in the corner in the library just
Yeah,
meditating.
which is the same thing as a short rest for us.
We're
Yeah.
taking a long.
4 hours for us is the long rest.
Oh, fuck yes. I get to rearrange my spell list to deal with a
I didn't even
magic.
use any of my arcane arrows, damn it. Oh well. Or my spells, because all my spells are shit.
I think I'm going to change out some spells here. What did I have any? Was there any extra spells that you had in the bard spell list?
Do you have any what?
Because you were making spells. I don't know if any of them were on the bard list.
There's one, and I think it's too high of a level for you to cast.
Okay.
There's one. I don't remember which one it was, but I can look it up.
So before the long rest, I do want to find Theo because I do want to talk to him about something.
Actually, because I don't think it's required, I'm just gonna short rest. In fact, I'm gonna use second wind and then short rest and not expend any hit die.
Fair enough. Is it buoyant
Do
bathysphere?
what you gotta do.
Yep.
I'm gonna spend 4 hours.
So the one that I have for that has bards included is buoyant bathysphere. It's a 4th level.
I already have
Conjuration spell.
Bathysphere, so you
I know
don't
you do.
really
I'm talking
need to-
about Grisha. Grisha was asking about
Okay.
homebrew Gilderoy shit.
Alright, yeah. I'm going to find Theo. He's in his library, I assume.
Yep.
right next to Kage. We're both doing a heckin' meditate.
Tap 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 tap. Or more like thump thump thump.
You come near him. He opens his eyes and says, Risha, meditating. This is kind of a private thing.
It's important because I just had a thought.
Mom, he's interrupting my meditate.
You had a thought? That is important.
Drax
More
just
like-
breaks down the door. What?
Who's been thinking in here?
I heard thoughts.
Okay, thanks guys, but
Ponder.
legitimately.
I kind of nudged Kage out of his too.
What?
Those and this is something that I want to talk to you about because you know history, probably know more than I have. They all have a tails. And I've asked VG about this before, and I did get an answer on it, so I'm assuming I at least know this. That dragons and giants generally fucking hate each other.
This is
Yep.
true.
So
That
I'm
is true.
gonna say,
Those two, there were two overlords in the north. One of them was the frost giant who owned your axe, and the other one was Malfinix, and they warred with each other fairly often.
a thought came to my mind.
Oh no.
Dragons
That
and
could be
giants
dangerous.
hate each other normally.
If you're thinking of pitting one against the other, I don't know if that's a good idea.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. No,
I do not think that's a good idea.
I agree with that.
There's something else I'd like to say.
What?
These are true giants, not just what those things were back in packs.
I understand that. I could see them with my eyes. I know that.
I got hit by one.
Yes.
I saw that.
Yes, that you see that small dent in his chest. Yes, that's from a giant creature. We all know.
If
This still hurts. Can I go back?
You've got two massive scars in the shape of an X across your entire chest now. Insane.
he looks like Luffy.
He basically almost chopped you in half.
Yes, go back to meditating. Go back. I'll wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The
Puts his
thing
fist
is,
back there. Just.
with the dragon back in packs, we had help. We had someone to keep the troops off of us while we dealt with the dragon. We're not going to
Yeah,
have
I mean-
that here.
Correct. Which means we need to be smart, sneaky, and not dumb. But first,
I'm going to take
Can
out
you be
his grabber.
smart and dumb at the same time?
You know what this is, correct?
it's a giant fuck off axe. Yes.
Thank you, Theo. I could do without the sass for this.
Really? Coming from you, you don't want that.
This was the axe of the overlord of the giants during the founding.
Okay.
I have this.
I can see that.
This could possibly
Am I-
give us at least a foot in the door to get the giants to at least enemy of my enemy situation.
Grisha, if I might be extremely blunt with you.
You can ask a robot.
The vein common nut robot.
I'm back, bitches.
There we go.
It was all green on my screen, so I don't know what the fuck happened. All right. Anyways, I do believe that is not a good idea. Because what it sounds like is you want to walk into a bunch of frost giants and say, hey, because I have the axe of your fallen leader, or maybe a live leader, because I say, follow me into battle, let's kill some shit. Specifically dragon related. Is that what you're about to describe to me?
I don't know. That's why I'm talking to you. I will freely admit you are smarter than me.
Yes. That is very do like that you realize this. So, as the smarter one here, I will say that I do not think that it is a good idea.
All right. Let me ask you this then: what other ideas are there? Because
Do what we do best. Go fuck up some shit and hope everything goes okay with our ridiculous luck.
our ridiculous luck also has us fighting two dragons back. Also has us fighting two dragons back to back. Well, not.
And hopefully it will have us killing two dragons back to back. Eh? Yes? Mhm.
Fair. Do we know anything more about the dragon? Did the kid say anything
yes. It can cast magic. Fairly high level magic. Actually might be a better spellcaster than me, which is saying something, not to toot a particular horn of mine, but I am fairly adept, and it seems that this dragon would be far surpassed.
So, despite what you've just told me, in
Yes.
fact, you knew this before I suggested my idea, you still think approaching this dragon the same way we approached the one at PAX.
I just said that we don't do that. Okay, you told me that yes, we had an army to distract troops. I said we don't approach this dragon the same way we approached the dragon at PAX. I said we avoid the. We're not even focused on the dragon at this point. First of all, we're focused on the giant. Correct?
Yes. So,
So,
what if we
let's
could turn them
worry
on each
about the
other?
giants. I don't.
Hypothetically speaking, say we do turn them against each other.
Then a lot of people can be hurt in the wake. We are talking about war of an ancient and destructive level. This was ancient war, giants and dragon. Who knows how many innocents could be hurt if we set them upon each other?
That's fair.
Right now, thankfully, it's contained in these.
As far as we know.
As far as we know, it is.
Which
because
apparently we know very little, given how little we knew showing up here.
technically we know more than that, because Orn and everyone else has not reported seeing a giant white fuck-off dragon or giants, so we know it's at least contained here and has not ventured past. We can also ascertain from the elves that, well, we know of this dragon, of its power, and we know that they will be sending aid as quickly as possible. So, if we can neutralize at least one of these threats, and I'm inclined to neutralize the one of the giants, considering we have a, let's say, minor who is kind of, well, attached to the people they might have abducted. We could try to take out whatever, at least a good amount of their forces, so that when backup arrives, we can have a foothold. And then maybe we can go about dealing with the giant fuck-off magic dragon.
I know folklore of giants. What? And out of curiosity, VG, would I know that giants' strength is a big thing for them? I'm not out. I wouldn't be out of my boundaries, but to say that
Depends on the giant, but sure.
frost giants.
I mean,
Sorry.
you are descended from frost giants, and your culture takes many cues off of their example.
So I would know strength would be a pretty big deal. Okay.
Sure. Again, it depends on the giant, but for the most part, their leadership is the one who's the strongest.
Assuming we're dealing with just frost giants, not any of the other kinds of giants. And trust me,
As far as we know,
as far as we know, we're just dealing with frost giants.
correct.
Frost giants. For frost giants, strength is
Well, I kind of figured that when he used his strength to lift up a giant piece of everything and throw it at us. What are you saying, Grisha? Of course strength is important. They're fucking giants.
Their leadership is decided by strength.
So what are you going to do? Arm wrestle a fucking frost giant?
I'm saying we have a dead dragon back in
actually
packs.
getting upset at this point.
We have a dead dragon back in packs. A frozen dragon.
Do you have its head with you?
That can be corrected.
Not in enough time.
Hey, Vici, would we be able to hear them?
Shouting from another room over,
Theovane
probably.
is actually,
Yeah.
Theovane is actually shouting at this point.
You can hear shouting.
angry.
I don't know if you can know what they're saying or not.
Gotcha.
Kage kind of comes out of meditation and goes, God, you're loud.
Apologies, Kage.
It's fine. I was talking to Theovane.
Sorry.
Look, as risky as it is, it's still an option. And it's more options than we have now.
Considering the options, I would rather deal with giants, who I now know can be fairly killed, rather than a giant, fuck-off, white magic dragon. And we are not killing that thing and bringing its head, as you have just so eloquently pointed out. We cannot go about it's the same way we did at with the red dragon.
Getting that dragon's head, but
We can't get the other dragon's head either. We've already let this place go for months. Who knows how much more power the dragon could amass or the giants could amass? They could move down and attack cities further down the mountain. We have to act now, Grisha.
You're right. You're right. I'm not disagreeing with you.
Then where are we going to get a dragon head to present to giants to prove strength in order to persuade them to go against dragons? Because I assume that is what you meant.
We do have 2 dead giants. Could take their heads, but don't know how well that would go, but it's a thought.
Oh no, you killed Bob and Larry, my good friends.
Bob and Larry the Giants.
Oh, they were
Bob and Larry and their
they were
litter
like
of
a high
puppies.
school
I'm
couple.
sorry, hold on.
They were
my
good
dog
buddies.
Yeah, they were the
going
one
is
gay
that-
giant couple on the entire.
I was
thinking we could put the blacksmith shop somewhere on the other edge of town. This might be better. Hey, look, there's some
Why do
friends
you
over
have
there.
such-
Hey,
Why do you have
let's show
such
that.
a
Hey, maybe
good-
let's bring them our dogs and see if they want to pet the dogs. Yeah, that sounds like a good
my
idea,
God.
Larry. Let's go do that. And you guys just proceed to fucking nuke them into the ground.
Hey.
That'd be hilarious. Ow, that hurt. You're almost as big as I am, little giant baby person.
Why are the mean ladies saying all these mean words to me?
Stop it. It hurts. Stop punching me. Ow.
Stop, I'm gonna piss myself, please.
That's tough. That's so tough.
That's just fucking. That's Kip from fucking Napoleon Dynamite. That's all that is.
For real.
Oh my god.
Ooh, shut the. Oh my. Okay, we're done. Okay. Anyways,
Look, I'm just trying to do what I can.
I understand you're
Sack the
trying
town
to.
or whatever. Call.
Oh. My God. Fucking.
Fucking.
Yeah.
Hey, Ice
We
Wolf.
are not.
Come get some fucking
are
food, you
not-
fat lard.
Dude,
are
it's
not-
fucking
We're
food.
not doing
The
that.
Giants
No,
are just
no
the cast
soft
of Napoleon Dynamite. Fucking hilarious.
punch. Nope.
We got Uncle Rico who could throw a boulder over a mountain or whatever the fuck the line is in the movie.
You come up with it.
It's Uncle Rico, the giant
Where
frost
you
giant.
came from there?
Football the size of a boulder made of pure ice that just chucks over the fucking van. He's making like magical recordings of himself throwing rocks and shit.
I will admit, I do have a bit of an ulterior motive, at least trying to get the Giants on the terms of Theovane dip. Did you hear what I said there, Devin, or not?
Nah, you all cut out, so I had to relog.
And there's another reason I want to at least get them in the idea of enemy of my enemy.
It's an idea,
I will
and
if I
we'll
have
put it
ulterior motive
in
for
our
that.
back pocket. I
Ulterior
don't
motive
think it's a good idea, but if the opportunity presents itself and it's not an idea that will get us all killed in one fell swoop, then sure. But I highly
Draxos- Draxos knows why. Draxos knows why I would know this ulterior motive, so I feel like it's only fair you do, given your affiliations. What I mean to do, once the war is over, is establish another house.
What?
My people have been under the care of Dragon House for a long time. We've never exactly had a seat at the table.
Okay, Grisha, just real quick. Is this information absolutely necessary for me to know to deal with either a dragon or giants?
I'm trying to explain myself if you'll let me. Giants have a unique magic.
Looks at wounds on body. Yeah, sure, I got a minute.
Giants have a unique kind of magic.
You guys hear knocking at the door?
Yes, please come in.
I heard yelling. Everything all right?
Speak of the angel and he shall appear. Draxus.
Does that make me the devil?
Yes.
It makes you a dick.
absolutely.
Once I agree. Now I heard yelling. What was the altercation?
It's fine. I just
Didn't
lost
sound
my
fine.
temper.
Hey guys, are
I
we
love
talking
that.
about dicks?
I just came back from the bathroom and that's what I heard.
Where did Rod come from? Why is he here? I thought he has a shop at Serpent House.
I have my ways, little boy. You never know what I'm gonna do next.
Oh my god.
We're silly here.
He had to go
Just
watch his
blindside
skateboard.
me like that, damn it! You gotta give me some fucking warning. For fuck's sake!
Bruh.
Okay. I had suggested an idea that the Elvain did not exactly enjoy in regards to dealing with both of our issues.
I just lost my temper. It's fine. It won't happen again. I
I don't mind if you lose your temper. I'm not asking you to be perfect in any way, shape, or form. I'm just you sounded upset, and I came to investigate, make sure everything was all right. That's all.
I
was worried about
appreciate it, Jack.
We heard
So-
a domestic abuse report, so we just came to, check in.
He's just gonna deadpan turn to him and with like the most unhumored, like completely serious face he can. How is it that every word that comes out of your mouth cannot be funny?
Grisha's just gonna lean over. What does he mean by that? I actually need to read up on laws.
Domestic violence, basically, household with a basically a husband and a wife, where either the husband or wife is abusing the other.
So who's the husband? Who's the wife in this situation?
I don't care.
Grisha just looks at the
Theovan is more of a dickless gimp than Grisha is, so.
Yeah.
My favorite part is the I don't care.
I don't.
I had suggested turning the giants and the dragon against each other. That's what I suggested to Theo. He did not take kindly to that idea.
It was amongst other things that you suggested. No, you know what? No. We have a mission. We're going to go clear out the cave. We are going to go help this child find his grandparents. That is the current mission. Let's just do
my aunt and
that.
uncle, actually. Hi.
Aunt and
Where the
uncle.
fuck
I am
did you
calling-
come from?
You guys just
Wait,
left me all alone
actually-
in the kitchen. I got bored. What the fuck?
Did you touch any of the knives?
Of course I did. I stole 8 knives.
What?
Relax. I'm done eating. Which room am I in, by the way?
Mine. Here, I'll show you.
Cool.
And
I
Jack's gonna
believe
lead the
this
takeaway.
conversation is over. I need to tend to wounds magically.
By the way,
So there's,
Draxos, I mentioned to Theo about the thing, and as I said, I just go back to my room. I go to my quarters. I'm tired too.
It's kind of been a day, huh? Hey, your
Well,
armor's
but-
super shiny. Like, how much does it cost? And he just Gowlin is pestering you until
Draxos is attempting, like, to remain cool, but it's like slowly evolving into just like, oh dear God.
How many things have you
How
killed
far-
with that axe? Can you fly? Do you have magic
Yeah.
powers too, like most of the other paladins? What
Yes.
rank are you? Is your
Commander.
dad super cool? Do you have like a hot
fuck,
sister?
He touched the button. He touched the button.
Do you have like a hot sister?
Stop! Turns.
Oh god.
I
did
cast
blink.
silence.
Does she have any friends? Does she have...
I do not have a sister, no.
He's
No,
mouthing
she
like,
does not have friends.
why the fuck can't I speak? Going through his head.
Alright.
Alright, and
Anything
with
else?
that,
No,
we're
he's
just saying
like,
this.
Draxos is sitting down and like leads him to his room. He's like, okay.
You
And it's like very neat, tidy,
bed down.
completely like well done. And he just sits down. Anything else?
he's silenced. So no.
No.
I
He
cast
kind
silence.
of looks back to Theo Vane. Yo, take it off. How do you turn the dispel magic? Dispel magic. There we go. Waves his hand like.
Spell.
All right, you.
Thanks. Yeah, I kind of got most of that, but it's kind of hard to hear when it's fucking deaf in there.
He nods.
It's alright. I'll just ask all those questions again, and I'll get all the answers from you anyway.
Just.
Second round of
Just
questioning
looks back down at
ensues,
the oven.
and the rest of you bed down for the night. We're gonna end the session there, and next time you will do one of two things.
Lock said, put up a card though.
You'll probably do one of two things in a specific order, or you will do both things because I don't know how
Draxos
long
is
it'll
adamant
take.
we go to the cave. Also, Theo Vane is getting. Oh wait. One other thing after he puts the kid to sleep, he's basically completely
Chokes him out,
Sitting.
throws him in the bed.
divine
Chloroform.
smite.
It's magical chloroform.
Oh my god.
Okay,
I do have the spell sleep.
Nap time spray.
nap times. Just like
It would probably knock him out. To be honest.
This is what I call my nap time rag, and I put it over your mouth and you go night.
No, Draxos
Yeah.
would actually like just sit there and answer every question. He would keep talking about it with him.
Eventually, the kid would just get tired and zonk out.
Yeah, he's basically outworked him, and Draxos looks like dragging his feet out of the room, just like rubbing his eyes, like I'm never having kids.
You say that
I
now.
open-
Oh,
Yeah.
you just haven't found the proper woman yet. Take my room. You're tired.
Honestly,
Draxos has the pick of the litter. By the way, celebrity. Everyone wants you to.
Oh
You know,
yeah, he's a celebrity. On
You're
top
all
of being
celebrities.
a
Everyone
soldier,
wants to bang the
like,
celebrities.
yeah. On top of being just like a cutie.
Draxos
So,
is committed to his job.
Draxos has a high charisma score, so he's very
He's
much
committed to his job.
he's very much a rugged, like young, like Brad Pitt-esque.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Oh,
What does
Aw, if it's
Theo
not
Vane
Chris
look
Pratt, I'm
like?
not interested.
that's
Damn.
tough. That's tough.
He could be.
Oh, man, Draxos is
I don't
just.
He has less rounded features and more square jaw features. Anyway, so that's where we're going to end the session today. We're going to pick up with either the cave or the prison tomorrow, whatever the fuck you guys want to do first, and then whatever one you didn't do after that. And I said tomorrow, but I meant next week.
I mean, sure, we can pick it up tomorrow if you want. I'm fine with that.
I got a
I'm
session
good.
tomorrow. I can't do that.
Yeah, we can fix that. I'm not gonna kill.
I gotta wash my skateboard
All
tomorrow.
right, so
and,
hopefully Ducky will be able to join us in fighting
my
giants and shit
driveway.
later.
Dry my goldfish.
I gotta mow my driveway.
You guys are so annoying.
All right.
I
right,
gotta
well,
just
I will-
not be here.
I will see you guys next week in good session, and recap will be up when it's up. And yeah, see you guys later.
Okay.